Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Save State Podcast, episode 19. Today we have a full room stack full of people. And if you can't tell, we are all here to talk about the Xbox Ally, and we're super excited. Let's go through the cast real quick. So we have here Alex from Two Law Tech, Mr.
What's
Lee
up?
from Handheld Hoarder, Mr. Michael from Retro Lunch, our resident supervillain, Michaela from Team Retro. Our special guest this week is Nelly from Gaming Repairs. How's everybody doing?
Long day.
Xbox Day.
Long day, bro.
Long
Yeah,
3 weeks for me.
Long week.
I
Yeah.
I hear you. I hear you. So, whew. So we're a few minutes behind because we all jumped in, and Michaela from Team Retro was apparently his Xbox Ally is a little funky, and Nelly, the beast that she is, jumps in and immediately starts talking him through how to fix it, which is pretty awesome. I'm like, guys, stop! We got to go live. We got to show everybody this, and we just start going and going and going. So I appreciate it. It was awesome. So Nelly, how are you doing?
Let's talk about the real reason.
Nope,
It's because
nope.
Too Loud
Nelly,
was
how are you
late
doing?
again.
Oh, well, Too Loud. Everybody knows Too Loud. I know Too Loud. Leslie showed up and she said, "When is Too Loud going to be here?" The first word she said when she jumped in. She
I'm
knows.
glad things don't change.
You know what, guys?
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna change my name right now to Too Late Tech. And,
Oh
I'm
my
gonna make sure that all my videos come out after the product is has any kind of following.
I believe it.
Nothing but
I
Arcade
believe it.
3326 reviews.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
only
yeah.
only SF 2000s.
Oh,
And,
yeah, that's a good one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So let's start with our guest. Nelly, how you doing?
I'm great. I didn't get to play my Xbox Ally X yet, and that's just because it takes so long to set these things up, like so long.
Yeah.
And of course, there's all the patches for like the full experience. So I feel like it's
Mm-hmm.
taking even longer than it would normally take, just because today they were like, let's make sure we push extra things so that when people
All
update it, it's going to
day.
be even better. Yeah.
Yeah,
Running
all
Windows
day.
Update is the Windows experience.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
But you know what?
So,
The setup was nice. Like you didn't really have to use much keyboard action. There was a lot of like
Mm-mm.
controller friendly setup.
You found
I
it a
didn't
little
even get to
wonky? Did you guys
experience this yet. I don't know.
Oh my
because mine is
gosh.
still
Wait, hold on.
sealed in the box.
hold on? So before we get too deep into that, you want to open yours up too low? You want to move up into the front and open yours up on camera? What do you want to do?
Yeah.
You doing unboxings now?
We could do an unboxing while we talk. We can talk about it real quick. I want to throw a curveball in there. I don't know if anybody experienced what I experienced today, but what I experienced today was right. Let's do it. Let's do it this way.
Why am I front and center?
Big Mike.
Oh,
Ah,
right here.
there we go.
All right. I don't know if anybody experienced what I experienced today, but I was like, I'm at Best Buy. Actually, I spoke to Matt a little bit earlier. It sounded something like the same situation. I'm at Best Buy
Really
earlier, and
funny, man.
I'm ready to pick this thing up. And there's a bunch of people in front of me, and I'm like, oh, dude, the Xbox Ally got a great launch. Like, people are excited.
Yeah.
Nope, they're there. They're there for this guy.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
You know? So I was like, hey, if you can't beat them, join them. So I had to go ahead and pick
yeah.
me one up too. No, I already was picking one up anyway. But yeah, it was funny. I was like, holy crap, everybody's here for the damn
Yeah.
for the Pokemon. So
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
get this thing open. I'm excited.
So
You
you
guys
get
go ahead and
Pokemon
talk
last
while I.
night?
Mhm.
What
Huh?
was that?
You guys didn't go get Pokemon last night? I went last night. The lineup was
Oh
crazy.
my gosh. So
Midnight
I don't see a
No,
line
I
up
said-
no more.
Back.
I did digital so that I could play it this morning, and then my physical came on Amazon. I bought the sucker twice.
Mhm.
Oh,
God.
wow.
That's the Nintendo way. But
Yeah, it
Baller.
is. It
but is
is.
it just ZA or is it like ZA and AZ? Like do they do the two release?
No, they didn't do that this time. Actually, they didn't do like the two variations, like how they like normal, like Scarlet and Violet, or like they didn't do
There's
that.
zero benefit in you buying it twice.
No, he's not gonna get any exclusive.
I mean,
Pokemon to-
not
to-
necessarily, right? If you buy the Nintendo version and then you buy the upgrade, you bought it twice.
Mm-hmm. This gives you the opportunity to lose the disc and only feel half as bad.
Well,
I could
So-
trade with myself. I can get a Gengar by myself
Mhm.
Yeah.
because I have two
Gosh.
copies.
I
That is
I've never played a Pokemon
Yeah,
game.
I'll give Natalie props for actually going out and standing in line to get a game. I haven't done that in like a decade. It's been a while. I just ship it now.
Releases, dude.
I ship it now.
I can't do it anymore because all the GameStops around me closed.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
no.
happening.
Yeah.
The consolidation is happening.
I worked at GameStop for like 8 years when I was younger. I'll never do one of those lineups again. Whew.
I miss midnight releases. I used to enjoy that. Man.
Yes.
Time
How much fun was
socializing
it?
with people, being in line, talking about the game, exchanging gamer tags. Like it was cool, man. It was super cool experience. I love that. I miss
I
that.
had the employee experience where they're like, "You suck. When are you gonna open up? Hurry up!" Oh my god, my grandma moves faster than you, and she's dead.
Mike, what are you holding up
What
there?
is that? What is that?
Local
Smash
legend.
Bros. Local legend
I
of
got this
Wreckage.
the Smash Brothers Brawl release. I won the local.
Oh, that's
tournament.
dope. That's awesome. Mm.
Okay, so
Your
Just
camera
while
makes
Alex
that look
is-
like a purple edition, and that looks pretty sweet. Like
Yeah,
if that
and
was a like clear purple,
It would be
oh,
gorgeous. Oh, it
my
would be good.
gosh.
Well, I didn't tell you guys. I'm in with Asus like that. You know, we're kind of besties. So
We-
they made me
we-
a one of
Oh,
one.
yeah.
you know.
We talked about this
Ain't nothing wrong with clear
one
purple.
time. We were like, why did they release a black and a white? They should just release faceplates in different colors and let people
Mhm.
customize them. Like it'd be. So
You know what
cool.
would have been dope is if they would have done one like how the Steam Deck OLED, where it's like a smoked transparent with like
Ooh,
the
that would be
neon
cool.
green accents on the inside or
Oh
on the
yeah.
joystick towers. Like, oh, that would have been sick.
I mean, the Xbox 360 had faceplates. I say bring it back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Exactly.
Then the crack in Mikhailov's faceplate wouldn't seem like it's that bad.
I mean, I could move this to the side and we can see what
Yeah.
else is in the box real
I
quick.
mean,
I don't think it's much.
should
Probably a
I-
charger.
it's the charger and instructions.
I wonder if Extreme.
Okay,
Rate's
never
gonna
mind.
come
We're
out
gonna get
with,
this out of here. Everybody knows what
backplates. Maybe I'll
chargers and
just wait.
instructions look like.
Maybe I'll just wait till Extreme Rate comes out with something, or
Let's see.
JSpot
That's
or
what I'm saying,
something,
boy.
or
Like
handheld DIY.
go back to one of our previous podcasts, Obi. We were talking about it like nonstop. Like
Yeah.
give us faceplates. Let us customize our handhelds.
That there's if you guys, not to shill, but if you guys watch Nelly's channel, there's what's that company that made that case that was that green case that you had for your for
Oh.
your that's so
Okay.
badass. Look at that. Look at
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Hold on. Sorry, too loud, but you
It's
gotta
from
see
Breed Gaming. So like I actually
Look at that
did
thing.
like
Nice.
a combo because they gave me a black one and a Venom one, and I was
Oh,
like,
that's gorgeous.
let's combo them. So like I did a combo. I added some grips to the front. I've got like the special D-pad from the Xbox.
Well, that's
This thing's probably
beautiful.
more of an Xbox than that thing.
Wow.
And then the
I
buttons
like
are like
that.
Xbox and
Burn.
PlayStation buttons, but like the grips are just sick. Like these things are just so.
This is what your Ally X.
This is my Ally X, yeah, and then I
This is
put
gorgeous.
this MagSafe ring on it from
Nice.
Oh
Savage
yeah.
Raven.
For-
So then there's a kickstand like for the back, but
Yeah.
then there's that mechanism pillow, and I was like, that
Oh,
mechanism
the
pillow is so
pillow.
expensive. I'm not doing this. But then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it, and so I bought one. And
Yeah.
now I just take that off and like MagSafe this on there, and it's like so sick on that pillow.
Yeah, that's fire. I would also do like magnetic battery banks and things like that. Like,
Oh, yeah.
dude,
Mikola's
that's
got
fire.
some hot stuff.
The
going
kill
over
switch
here, too.
case still fits on top of it.
Yeah,
like,
that's
So,
not nearly as cool. As
Who
what
did
Nelly
that
does.
for you, Nelly?
I did that. I did all of this. And the back.
Oh,
I
so
have,
you
like-
just bought all the modifications,
Oh, yeah.
the
I
accessories,
modded
and
everything.
bought it out.
Yeah,
Sweet,
and then
sweet.
the back plate is clear as well. So you see the buttons are clear, but like
Mhm.
I can light this thing up because it has the JSOX back plate on it that's clear with the RGB.
So is that all JSOX housings and stuff?
The back part, this is all Breed Gaming, which I've never heard of Breed Gaming.
Who are they? Breed Gaming?
Breed Gaming. But this is
Okay.
so sweet.
Very
Yeah, I thought maybe they were just like a partner of yours because I'm like, that is some cool stuff that I've never seen.
I mean,
before.
it's they sent me an affiliate link and they sent me the free product, which is great.
Oh, you guys are
but,
basically
like,
partners now. Yeah, you guys
basically. I mean,
I wouldn't-
are.
I'll invite them over for Thanksgiving. This is great.
Yeah, awesome.
Awesome.
Wait, that's all we have to do to come over for Thanksgiving? I'm mailing you some stuff
There
tomorrow.
we go. There's
Hey
the clear
yo,
back
okay,
plate.
Skamer. Sups, Coles.
Oh,
I mean,
okay. What's
I
up, dude? What's up,
I
Trevor?
don't know anything about product, but I'll make the turkey.
There we go.
Oh,
See that
nice.
color,
Yeah.
that RGB.
I'll make the
Oh, that's
turkey.
gorgeous.
I'm 8-year reigning champion
Oh,
in my
let's- wait,
area
hold on.
for turkey making.
Those are gonna be some
Show that
dry
again,
ass
Nelly?
turkeys. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
Oh, that
Like,
looks
I
crazy
can
with the
change the
lights.
colors,
That's
right?
pretty cool.
And
That's
so
awesome.
Oh my
you can
god.
put this
That's
back
gorgeous.
on.
That's one of the coolest
And-
custom jobs I've ever seen.
So if I put this back on, it still fully glows. Like,
Mm-hmm.
look
That's
at that
Oh,
color
man.
swap.
Look at the buttons.
It's so cool.
Yeah,
Like,
no, that's amazing.
I thought mine was fancy. That's nowhere near as fancy as yours, man.
Yeah.
8 terabyte.
Wow, that makes the new
6 to
Xbox
5.
Ally look like cheeks. I'm not gonna lie.
Right?
Like,
I don't
like,
know
Like,
why
where's
it
my
would be
accessories?
kinda-
I want to make that
kinda
thing look
boring.
cool.
yeah.
I
Wow.
think.
So I will say for like the first time feeling this like out of the box, I was
Uh-huh.
right. Remember I called it a butterface. I was like, but if it's a butterface, it has to be comfy. It does feel pretty comfy. Like it is. It
Uh-huh.
actually feels really comfortable.
So some of the feedback I saw, some people were saying that let me plug this, that right here their fingers were hitting that corner. I'm not feeling that at all. I haven't had that happen once at all. This is probably the most comfortable handheld I've ever held, and I'm not just saying it. I mean, it is.
No, I
to
feel
me,
like
I
this
think
was
it
made
is.
for my hands, dude. I don't feel
Is-
any
is all the
rigidity
weight
or
In the middle, or do you feel it in the sides?
dude.
What?
It's like perfectly even. Like
Is it?
it's
Yeah,
like
nice.
absolutely
And
perfectly even.
you know what's crazy? I don't know if you guys noticed. It doesn't feel heavy at all. It doesn't feel like
It
it's
doesn't
like
feel
it's
heavy.
super-
No.
No. So
The weight
it
the weight
almost-
balance even on the LAX, like it was good. It was solid. I'm guessing the handles just
Uh-huh.
add extra like
Let me
you
see
know,
comfort. Yeah.
support. Yeah, support for your wrists.
And I liked, and I really
Dude, my
enjoyed these
Ioneo
ones.
3 feels heavier than the
Oh, I'm
Ally.
sure it is.
I think
I'm sure
I think
it
that's
is.
because the
Put that
battery
thing away.
sits off to the right.
Okay,
It's a
okay. I'm
beast.
sorry. I didn't mean to offend
His
anybody.
Ioneo
He has
3.
to, he has to show it off whenever he gets the chance.
These were
Every podcast.
these were really These are really comfortable.
All right, guys.
I got look.
Please,
I got
please
fancy
invite me back
plate
to the
too.
show, Michaela.
Look, I got a fancy back plate too. But yeah, no, this thing is next level. It is next level. While you're doing that, you guys want to hear my adventure about this Ally? I know Nelly
I do.
knows about it.
Are they
Let's say
coming dead?
Next level in Ergo. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
What? It is next level Ergo, bro. Don't hate on
Yeah,
it.
you
Ergo.
guys-
You just said next level. Period, and not it. The stuff
Oh.
inside of it is.
Well,
not
you got to
next level.
remember, Jedi. We got our
Ergo.
resident elitist here. So
Yeah.
Yes.
we got to remember
Yes, sir.
that.
I would say it's definitely more comfortable than the LIX. Yes, sir.
Hey, did you guys just come in dead, or did you have to like plug it in to turn it on for the first
Got to
time?
plug it in and turn
Hey,
on. That-
gamer generator.
so funny that flip card on the front that's not in English. It's telling you to plug it in before you turn it on.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they ship it that way because they don't want it turning on while it's on. So another fun fact too, when you open it up, it gets exposed. Like there's a sensor in the back that exposes it to light. And so when you disconnect that or whatever, you don't actually need to disconnect the battery in order to swap the NVMe because it won't power on anyway. Because the,
Wait,
the
do
sensor
people
is out in,
unplug their batteries to take out NVMe's?
you should.
You should, yeah.
I do.
I'm a
I do
bad
that.
man, then. I'm a bad
But you don't have to with this because it's not going to turn on as soon as you take off that back plate and that sensor's like exposed. It's
Yes.
not going to turn on because same thing with the clear back plates. If you've ever installed one of the clear ones, there's a little sticker that they include with it, and that's to cover that sensor. Because with the clear ones, it always
Yes.
looks like there's light coming through it, so you have to
Mhm.
cover that sensor up. So people are like, "Oh, you didn't pull the battery," but like you don't have to pull the battery if that sensor is exposed because you can't turn it on. So then when you go to put the pack back all together, you have to plug it in again and power it on to get it to go.
Nice. That's good info.
Okay, I want to make a quick
That's pretty
observation
cool.
really quick. At first I was excited to see two USB-C ports on the top of the device. Now, coming at it from this angle, I kind of wanted to plug it in down here. There's zero
Mhm.
there's zero
Yeah,
ports down
uh-huh.
here.
Yeah, but that's the same design as the LIX.
Yeah, but what he's going to do next is pull out his Neo 3 and show us that there's ports on the bottom.
But
of it.
no,
Guaranteed.
you can't compare the two because the reason why the Ally is so ergonomic is because the whole bottom is battery. It's just a thin battery all the way on the bottom, which gives it its balance.
Wait, are you saying the
Or-
Ioneo 3 is not ergonomic?
No, because the battery is a fat brick that sits off to the right or the left of the CPU and fan. So it's always going to have a little more weight on one side.
I haven't done this in a while. How do I do this again? All right, now that he's gone, No.
Good to be back.
All right, so while he's messing with that,
No, I actually, for the most part, I don't mind. Really quick, but I'm sorry to cut you off. For the most part, I don't mind no ports being on the bottom and having both USB-C ports up top, because if you're like docking it and stuff like that, it is more convenient to have both plugs on top. So I actually don't mind. It just was kind of like, I've been using the Legion Go and the Ion Neo 3 here for a while. So it was kind of like, oh, shoot, I was really just used to having a port down there. But actually, out of like practicality, I think having both ports up top is the better choice.
Also not a fair comparison, but if it looks just as unwieldy as this thing, the PlayStation Portal.
So
this one's got a
funny
port on
story.
the bottom.
The PlayStation Portal is light though, because it doesn't have much in there.
Mm-hmm.
GG, don't be telling my deep secrets.
Philo likes to short his devices. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. We just found out right now that he doesn't wear any safety when he's taking these apart. That's pretty dangerous.
I don't wear
He
safety.
actually walks on rug. And then
He's just
Yo, I'm on the rug right now. My studio
rubbing his
is
feet.
carpeted.
I
am
like
rubbing my
his
feet.
I have to tell you this. I'm on a carpet
It's a
wearing
sensory
socks
thing.
and I open this thing.
Yeah.
Oh man,
wow.
you guys are
You guys
crazy.
are
These
savage.
are expensive devices, and you
Don't
guys
you
are
guys
not
are
putting
crazy.
protection.
You
Don't
guys are
record
crazy.
yourself voiding your warranty. Don't record yourself. They've got all the evidence they need.
No, they'll never find my channel. I'm not that big. Well,
man.
anyways, that's why we have a great return policy here in the States. And I'll just exchange this bad boy and act like it came out the box like that.
Yeah, which is something you only
my
can do
God.
with the ACs because Ion
Yeah, I
Neo
definitely
and
can't
all
do
the
that with
other
Ion Neo
ones.
3.
Woo,
So,
no.
actually, now that you say that, remind me the next time I open an Ion Neo 3 not to open it on my carpet. All right?
Oh my gosh. So tell me,
Why do I
Michaela,
hear a
what's your first
Google?
impression? It talks to you first time you turn it off.
Oh,
What's your first
okay.
impression, Michaela?
Of this thing,
Yeah.
I'm currently cloud gaming right now, right?
Okay.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 14.
Yep. Look at how much this thing is sipping on the battery. Like Jedi, switch over to me real quick.
Can we zoom in on him?
Yeah, just so you can see.
Am I the only one who bypasses Windows sign-in in the initial?
Oh yeah, you're bumping at 6 watts, dude. That's like 12 hours of Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, and it's a game you have to play online anyways.
Yeah.
So why download it and take up all the hard drive space?
I mean,
Is it real time or is it turn-based?
No, it's real time.
It's real time. I mean,
Yeah.
It's like a rhythm system basically. Like your spells and things have specific moves
look-
and sets.
Look at how little, and I think that this is what this model is for, even though it's $600.
That is quite a bit for
How
that gives some validity to the Logitech
Yeah.
G Cloud. I'll say that.
Yeah, look how
Comfy,
little
though.
we're pulling from the CPU and the GPU. Look at how low the temperature is, and we're still getting 60 FPS, and we're getting 5 watts.
Is that thing even on?
Right?
I did not think Windows could do that. I don't know what they did.
Yeah. Then
That's
the
everything
new
I was told.
experience
Is that
doesn't.
Windows, you got to run it at 15 watts just to keep it running.
So the Windows
I'm also on
operating
the
system,
full
you have to
screen
run it
experience.
at 15 watts. But if you're doing like when you get out with the new Windows experience, you can do it down 6. But if to go to like the desktop, you have to be at 15. Is what I noticed earlier when I was messing around with it.
So what I understood, and I think what was explained to me, is that even at the higher level TDPs, right? It's the chip which is inside of the white Ally X is not that impressive, but at lower TDPs, it is a like relatively more power efficient chip.
Yeah.
So this
Yes.
chip is the same as the Van Gogh chip in the OLED Steam Deck. It's like 8% more efficient. But I mean, honestly, it's not going to be 8% worth. For me, it's going to be the experience, right? So when we talk about Steam Deck and Steam OS, it's always time to game. That's what the advantage is, and I think that's what the new Windows experience gives you. It's not going to give you better performance with this chipset. You're still going to have the same usage of power and stuff, but your time to game experience is where it's going to come into play. And it's going to be, it may be more beneficial for some people. Performance wise, you're not going to beat SteamOS. You're just not with these chipsets, right? because at least some of these games are built for SteamOS and they're tweaked to run on them. But what you are going to get for me is I don't know how many times I talk about it every week. I don't just game off of Steam. I game off of Prime. I game off of Xbox. I game off of GOG. I game off everything, and I think that's what this affords us. So I'm excited about that. What's your thoughts, Nelly? What do you think on this thing so far?
So I always go in and I just make sure like certain things are turned off so I get the best performance possible. And when I had the F1 Pro, so I had the F1 Pro for a few weeks from 1X Player, and that's an HX370 device. I noticed that core isolation was turned on. I turned that off and it bumped up the performance big time. Like it made a big difference for me. So that was the first thing that I checked when I went on here. I got out of not big picture, but full screen mode. And I went in and did core isolation and I turned that off. So that's something that's turned on by default on this device. And I bet you if you turn it off, you will see a bump in performance because the Z2E is like a variation of the HX370. And so I would assume that would give you a bump unless you need core isolation, then I guess leave it on. Like if you need it for like some sort of anti-cheat, but I would turn that off right away and go in there and just like get rid of some of the things that you don't need. Like if you don't need the news widget and stuff. And I don't know if that stuff's still running on the full screen experience in the background, but I'd rather just make sure that stuff's turned off. So I went in and I turned off like a bunch of things just to make sure that it's the most optimized when I start playing. So I won't really have a reference point if it was better or worse at this point. I'm just going to take it that I've made it better.
According to what I learned at the event last week, all that stuff is turned off in the background when you're doing full screen experience.
Okay.
But that's just coming from a rep. Like I don't have actual hands-on of that other than, what I'm doing right now.
I can't read that too loud. It's pretty blurry.
I was just trying to show everybody the command that you put into the command prompt.
Yeah. I was gonna
first time so that you could bypass and log in locally instead of having to assign your Windows account to the whole device, which I hate doing.
Well, I was gonna say, right when Mikolov was done, is that Tula was showing me this script you can run like a couple weeks ago that like debloats your whole entire Windows system. It was really cool.
You're talking about Chris Titus tool.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very fire. But this is what I do with every handheld because I don't like Windows to be logged in across the entire device. I also don't like if I'm making a video, I go into the start menu, it has my entire name there. I don't like that. So I just local log in and I'll put into the description later the command that you're going to put there and the key combination for you to open up your terminal emulator. Unfortunately, you will have to have keyboard to do
Gotcha.
that.
Interesting.
Okay, back to first impressions. When I hold this thing, you guys say that it feels really good in your hands, but maybe it's because I have smaller hands, or maybe it's because I've been using, my Ally X that's like modded. This has more of a trigger style grip. You see that? Versus the smooth, and I just love. Like I feel this, and I'm like, where's my trigger grip? So that's like the one gripe that I have, but I'm hoping that some of like the aftermarket cases, like D-Brand just released the kill switch case, like I think yesterday for pre-order. So I picked that up. It ships in November. And so I'm hoping that that's going to make it feel just a little bit more like a trigger style grip. Like they might have more oomph, in that back spot there for me to grab onto, but the texture will feel good. So I like that.
I'd really like for somebody like Jay Sox or one of them to release a back plate that gives us like trigger stops, like trigger lock.
Yeah,
that would be awesome. That would be because I've gotten really accommodated to that with the Ioneel 3, and I only play with now the Vader 4 Pro because of Matt, but the Xbox Elite controller, I love trigger stops, and when I'm playing on any of these handheld PCs, I'm a first person shooter, and I like to play shooting games, so having those trigger stops is top priority.
All right. So he said Vader 4, and can I segue to my week? Let me tell you, okay?
Oh, yeah, we have to hear this.
Oh, my God.
You got to throw yourself on the spotlight, though. Like, if you're going to talk about your week, you need to be
let's
spotlight.
Let's see how we go.
Oh, my God. So first, so the second the Ally went live, Tulak calls me. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. He's like, it went live. I ordered it, right? Ordered it from Best Buy. And then like 2 days later, I can't remember what it was, but I looked at my Best Buy account. I'm like, crap, that's my old address. So I called Best Buy. I said, hey, you guys got my old address on file. They said, no problem. We got you fixed. No problem. It's good. So that was like, I don't know, what, 3 weeks ago, September or something. And so everything's cool. So Saturday, I went to Best Buy and I got a set of new wireless microphone for CES to be ready because OK's Gamers, who's in the crowd here today, and say, hey, make sure you bring a good microphone with me because I'm really excited because I'm going to my first CES this year, right? So I said,
I am
okay.
too, Matt. I'll see you there.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yes.
Wait a minute. Before the Nanaimo bars or day squares?
No, Nanaimo bars.
Bruh. I think between the DC stuff and the Nanaimo, I think we're best friends. You don't know, you may be creeped out as shit, but I think we're best friends, bro.
We're gonna find out at CES.
Yeah. So
It's okay.
Until
When
he tells me what
Jedi-
kind of
when
beans he
Jedi
likes.
told me we were best friends, I was creeped out too. It's
Yep.
okay.
Yeah. So
I blocked him
so-
for the first week. I did.
So I buy this on Saturday. Everything's cool. Sunday morning, I wake up. Excuse me. I have an email from Best Buy says, "Hey, there's a problem with your payment for your Xbox Ally. You need to get this fixed." Okay. So I look. I'm like, I don't see anything wrong. I show it to my wife because she's a smart one, right? I'm the good-looking one. She's a smart one. And she says, "Well, the address is wrong." I'm like, "I fixed it. It still has all the address." So I try to log in and fix the address. It says there's an error. We can't fix it. Okay, so I call them. It's Sunday. They're closed. But the email says you have 47 hours to fix this issue. Okay. So they sent me an email at 3 a.m. At 11 a.m., I got another email that said, "Hey, there was a problem with your payment. We canceled your order." So I'm like, ah. So I call him first thing
He's
Monday morning.
messaging me this whole time too. By the way,
And Too Loud, and Nelly, and everybody, right? So I was
he went full like speak to the press mode. Like he was like reaching out to everybody he knew. Like
so I'm freaking out. So I call Best Buy first thing Monday morning, and you get the automated system. Automated system says, "Yeah, there was a problem with your payment. We canceled your order." So I'm sitting there. I'm like, representative. So I finally get to talk to somebody. Excuse me. And they're like, "Yeah, we see the order was canceled." I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't cancel it." They're like, "We show you canceled." I'm like, "You canceled the order. Your system said you canceled the order. You sent me an email said you canceled the order." She's like, "Well, I show you canceled it." I'm like, "Lady, if I cancel it, will I be calling you asking you for it now?" She's like, "I guess not." "Great. Can we fix it?" "Sure. You have to reorder." I'm like, "Well, okay." I said, "If I reorder, when am I going to get it?" "December 12th. "No." "What about the one that was allocated for me?" "Yeah, I don't know what to tell you about that one. It's stuck." I'm like, "Listen, come on. This is not good enough." And I hate to be a Karen, but after like 10 minutes, I'm like, "Can I speak to somebody else?" She's like, "Fine, hold on." And then magically we get
Can I
disconnected.
speak to somebody else?
So I call back. I talk to another person. He's really, really nice. And he says, "Man, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what happened, and I'm really sorry, but I can't do anything. You have to reorder it." I'm like, "I'm not going to get it." So he puts me on the phone with a salesperson. They're like, "Yeah, it shows December 12th. It shows December 12th. It's just not there's nothing I can do. I can get you the white one." Okay. So I get the regular Xbox Ally. So, okay, cool. So in the interim, so I'm sitting there. I'm just anxious about it. I'm selling Nelly messages. I'm sending Tula messages. I'm sending Michaela messages. I'm just like, I'm damn near in tears. You know what I mean? I'm so bad about it because I was so excited, right? And so then I get a message from AYN saying, "Hey, we're about to ship the Thors, the first batch of Thors." And again, I'm an AYN show. So as soon as the AYN Thor went live, I pre-ordered that thing, right? Like within seconds. So then next morning, AYN sends out an email and says, sends out a message saying, "These are the ones we shipped." I'm like, my order number's not in there. What the hell? So, oh, wait, it gets better. So then,
so you're out an Ally. You're out a Thor.
yeah. Oh, and there's more. But wait, there's more. So speaking of the Vader,
I'm just gonna make him more mad while he's talking.
well, what is that? I hope you get stuck in traffic the next time you leave the house, okay, jerk?
Wait a minute,
So,
you're missing
You keep
something
saying
in your
it. It
background,
hasn't
dude.
happened yet.
It happened to me.
Anything.
He
I'm not missing
surely
anything
got
in
it
my
to happen to me.
So I absolutely Love this controller above all controllers. It is the best controller, in my opinion, ever made. I have an Apex 5 coming. Nelly also has the Apex 5 that you have not taken out the box, and she actually uses hers.
Yeah, my box is right there. 400.
Yeah, she has, and she uses hers. So I said, you know what? I love this thing. I'm gonna get the damn dock. So I ordered the dock from AliExpress, and I'm like, cool. So the dock's coming. So today I walk in, and my wife said, your thing came from last night. She said, your thing came from AliExpress. I'm like, what is it? She said, your fly digi. I'm like, oh, sweet. So I ripped the bag open, and this is my Vader 4 Pro dock that I got from AliExpress. Yeah, I'm like, you son of a bitch, man.
Did you record opening? Like you have to record opening. 'Cause how do you prove that was in the package?
Well, so I messaged the guy, and he was like, "Oh no," he said, "Can you send me a picture?" I sent him a picture, and then
Too loud. Switch to your face cam so you can point and laugh at him.
Oh my god! So the label says.
Hold on,
The
dude.
label says original fly digi mobile.
Oh my
God.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
I hope they don't
super
believe
good.
you.
This is ruthless. This is ruthless.
Okay, so the label says I removed every single one of those bastards from the stage. They're all laughing in the background. So anyway, the label
This is
says
why I love coming
fly
on this
digi
show.
phone holder. I hate you all so much. So it actually says phone holder. So I sent him a picture of everything, and he said, "Oh wow, okay, that's a mistake." He said, "AliExpress actually packed it. They screwed up. So let me see what I can do." So I haven't heard back, but yeah, I'm like, "Oh my god." So Nelly says, "Go to Best Buy. Be there when they open on Thursday." So I'm there, right? So I get there. I'm there like 20 minutes early, and I see cars start pulling up. I'm like, "Yo, okay." So I get out the car and I go wait, and people start coming out, getting in line. I'm like, "Should I record this? All these people here for Ally X's? This is cool." Right, but I'm thinking it's cool because I'm the first person in line. So they open the door and I go in straight to the computers. I'm like, "Where are the Ally X's?" The guys are like at the front counter. I turn around and there's a line out the damn near door at the front counter. Those 30 seconds. I was like, "You son of a bitch!" So I'm sitting there waiting in line, and then I'm watching. And bro, the first person walks away and he's got the big ass cheesy smile on his face and he's got Pokemon Z in his hand. I'm like, "Oh my god, it's for Pokemon." The Pokemon.
Wait, for
Which
what?
I've never played.
Okay.
You guys, I don't play Pokemon. Okay.
I don't play
So-
Pokemon either.
Yeah, I don't think any of us.
I don't
play
know if
Pokemon.
anybody plays Pokemon
yeah.
except for frequent Temu shoppers.
Mm.
Do I have mod privileges in here?
You
Oh,
can
God.
if you want to boot it. You want me to boot them? I'll do it for you.
No, I want to boot you. Too loud.
Oh no, hold on. Never mind.
Oh, God. So,
Here.
so I'm sitting there. I'm like, well, let me look on my phone. So I happen to look on my phone and it says, if you order the Ally X now, it'll be at your house tomorrow delivered. I'm like, what? So I get up to customer service. I'm like, "Hey, do you have any Ally X stock?" And the guy was like, "No." So I'm like, okay. So I order it. I go to order it. So I said, "Well, I'm gonna order it." He's like, "Well, you still want the one you ordered it?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I go to order it. He says, "Okay, here you go." And I swipe my Best Buy credit card, and it's like decline. I'm like, "What?" So
How many allies did you buy?
Isn't
This
that
week,
so
like, 4.
embarrassing? You're just like,
Oh,
oh,
my God.
man, so
yeah.
embarrassing.
So I'm like, "Do it again," and he's
Oh,
like,
dude,
"It's not
I
working."
hate when my card gets declined,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
I
So-
literally hate
yeah,
it.
he
You have
start-
to go on
dude.
like the credit card app and like make
Yeah. Well,
like,
so
get
here's
past
the thing.
fraud alert.
So here's the thing: the fraud alert, for whatever reason, they sent the fraud alert to my wife. So I didn't get nothing.
Oh.
So I'm like, so the guy's looking at me like I'm an idiot. I'm like, "No, here's my license. Pull up my Best Buy account." So he pulls it up and he's like, "Oh, I can see you have more than enough to cover it there." I'm like, "Okay, so sell me the damn Ally." So he was able to process it. I don't know. I think it's something with when I changed the address, but it's just been shenanigans at the very least to get this damn thing. And yeah, that's been it. So I have my, Vader
You know, I gotta say, I'm so happy with that experience for you because I remember the day it came to order these things, and I literally called you after I placed my order. Or started, because remember they had like a queue. You had to wait in line or something. Digital line.
Yeah.
So I'm like in the digital line. It's been like
Digital
20
Jedi
minutes. I'm
in
like,
the
okay.
digital line.
I was like, I'll call Matt now that I've been in line for 20 minutes. So I called Matt and I tell him like, hey dude, you can order the Ally. He gets on there, bro. He places his order before me. Like his order goes through everything. I'm still there for maybe an hour later in this digital line waiting to put my order through. And I'm like, I'll be damned if Matt gets his Ally X and I don't. So I have to say, like, after that whole experience, I was like, yes, Matt. Yeah. No, actually, I really wanted him to get this device because, you know, just we got to try it out. We got to check it out. See what the hype's about.
If anyone ever runs into Matt's situation here, I'm going to tell you what to do, okay? Worked 5 years at Best Buy, okay? First thing you do is you go in and you say, you guys screwed up my order. And then they're going to go, well, it wasn't our fault, systems, blah, 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 someone in India, whatever. You start requesting compensation for you not getting your device because you wanted it day one, which is one of the things Best Buy guarantees. Is you getting your product day one. Technically, it's not day one. It's like day 2 or 3 or 4, something like that. When they say that they can't do anything about it, you have them check all the Best Buys in the 100-mile radius and see if anyone has it. And then you want it at that store by tomorrow. If they can't do that, you have them check all the warehouses in the area. If any warehouse has it, you want it at that store by tomorrow. And that's the first move you should have been making. Not order this crap online where it's coming from New York for like 3 or 4 days. So anyone runs into
it's coming tomorrow.
Okay, well that's good. That's good. In this scenario, always request it to be coming for the next day. Like they guaranteed you that device. You're supposed to have that device in that time. And if they don't,
so is that why when I went to pre-order, it was telling me December 12th, but then when I ordered it the day on launch, it told me it's coming tomorrow?
Yeah, they probably checked the stores around them and probably checked the warehouse, and they probably found one. And then what they do is they request that device from that store to be shipped to their store. And then basically you're just getting it from somewhere else, like some city or state or town somewhere within 100 miles.
It's probably yours. Like it probably is yours.
Probably
it just
yours.
didn't leave.
It probably is his. 100%.
Yeah, so
it probably is his.
Just remember one thing, guys, for everyone watching, okay? They're there to assist you guys. You don't have to listen to their bull and their crap about how they messed up and it's not their fault. It is their fault. So you have them fix it. And if they can't fix it, you have them compensate you. So like in Matt's scenario, they were trying to compensate him, right? They were like, hey, you can have the white one until the black one comes in. And they're probably just going to do
No, they didn't say that. I still pay for that.
No way. I would have never did that. Yeah.
You'd never pay for it?
Well, no. I would be like, it'd be okay if you're returning it for the other one. They're taking that price to return to the other one. But I wouldn't buy both of them. I'd be like, hey, I'll buy the white one. And then when you get my black one in, I will refund this one towards my black one. You ain't charging my card twice.
Oh, no. I'm going to bring the white one back. Probably Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, but why charge your card twice? I would just be like, you're going to use the money from this one, and you're going to fund my black one, and then I'm going to pay the difference. Yeah.
I'm not going to take the chance of not getting the device.
They can't do that. If they did it again, then you have even more leeway in that scenario. Then you're getting a gift card, bro.
I'm happy. I'll be happy tomorrow when my other device shows up.
Anyway. All right, so I want to see. So while I'm here, I'm using Chris Titus tool right now, downloading all my programs.
Yeah. Show that stuff up.
I will show this program, and I will give a link to it in the description. I've used it on every PC or handheld I've gotten within the last 2 to 3 years. It is super convenient. It uses the terminal to download all of your programs. It has this nice GUI interface that you go in here and it has like all these programs for utilities or Pro Tools or communications, games, launchers, everything. You just go in here, you click all of them, click download. It starts to pull all of them from the terminal. So I don't have to manually go and download each one from specific websites. It just makes it really quick, really smooth. Also in this tool, I can do things like disable OneDrive, disable Cortana, disable Recall, it's just really, really convenient. I could also add like an end task button to my right click. So I could just instantly end tasks on programs that are just hung up. Super convenient. But I'll share this here. It loves Chromium because it just downloaded it. Now it's downloading Epic Games for me, and I've used this for a while. It's super convenient, super handy, especially when you deal with a lot of devices. It's very, very convenient. But what I would like, actually, because this is going to be a little bit boring here, I would like to see some gameplay. I would like to know what you guys are thinking that have had the opportunity to mess around and play on your allies. I want to know, like, in comparison to other devices, like Matt, I know you have a Z1 ally. I would like to know, how it stacks up against that. And just your I know that you guys, Michaela too, you guys have gone through a lot of different handhelds, searching for the one, and even
The
Nelly
one hasn't
and
shown up yet.
so I'd like to know what you guys think. Like, is it meeting the expectation? Has it fallen short? Is it comfortable? Is it not comfortable? Is the fans loud? Do you guys think that it's worth the purchase? Which I think is the ultimate question. And
It fell
so-
short when Matt was able to afford it for me.
I'm gonna pull. Well, actually, I'm gonna pull Mikhailov up for a moment because I haven't heard from Mikhailov that much this tonight. And we'll start with you, Mikhailov. Like, what are you thinking about it? Did it reach your expectations? Is it comfy?
I would say the X is just an X. Like, you'll get maybe 10, 20 frames per second more than you will on the Ally X. I would say if you already have the Ally X, this is what I said in my first look. If you already have the Ally X, no, you don't need this. This is a good upgrade if you have the OG Ally. Even if you're going from the OG Ally to the regular Xbox Ally, you're getting a hardware upgrade. Even if you're not necessarily getting a performance upgrade, you're getting better back buttons, you're getting a better grip, you're getting the full screen experience, you're getting 2 ports instead of 1 port. You're losing eGPU compatibility with the regular Ally because they're USB 3.2 ports, but you probably were never using that proprietary port anyway, so I don't think you're really losing much of anything there. So yeah, I'd say if you're still rocking the OG Ally and you're looking for an upgrade, yeah, you've potentially got something here. It's a little bit too expensive for a cloud gaming machine, but that's kind of what it excels at. And if you have to absolutely have those 20 frames per second, then sure, get the X. But if you have the last year's X and you're happy with it, then no, you don't need to spend $1,000.
So
And
I
how
have something
does
there,
the
what you
Go
said.
ahead, Matt.
I have a question about what you said. You were saying about the proprietary connections and stuff, and you're referring to like what, like what were you
The
referring
XG
to?
mobile.
G port or
The
XG mobile? Yeah.
The XG Mobile port that was on the original
Okay.
Ally that nobody
Okay.
ever used.
Okay, because I'm thinking in terms of I know because Nelly likes to use eGPUs, and you prefer the Opti, what is it, the
Oculink.
Oculink, sorry, the
Yeah,
Oculink
yeah,
instead
yeah,
of
yeah.
USB-C for that stuff.
Well, because the Oculink gives you a 30% performance boost over the Thunderbolt 4 connection. So if you're
Mhm.
connecting an eGPU, no matter what the eGPU is, you're automatically getting 30% more if you have that Oculink port connection. So I'll take the Thunderbolt 4 as an option because it's better than nothing. But whatever eGPU that you're using, you're capping your performance further with the Thunderbolt 4 connection. Whereas if there's an Oculink port, you get that 30% extra boost. And
Can you
that's
see that?
very
Can you
enticing.
see it? Sorry,
Nah,
can you see that?
you gotta go
No.
down.
My B button's getting stuck.
You're having an
It's
issue
stuck.
too?
Oh,
The B button's stuck. You see it? It's stuck.
So you have
Yeah.
a stuck B button. I have
Yeah, look, I can't do nothing with it. Okay,
I have a
there it is.
slightly cracked hinge.
Quality control off the charts.
for that.
Okay.
They're both
Crazy.
white. They're both
Yeah.
white.
They both are
Yeah,
white.
They're
Yeah.
both
They're
white.
both white.
Maybe INEO manufactured these.
Nah, they just don't care about the white one. That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
my
Why?
God.
Why do
Can
they
you see
build
it?
this stuff?
Can you see it now?
Yeah, see
Yeah.
it. I can see it. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you have any keyboard lube?
No, I'm taking this thing back. I'm not even.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, you're
he
taking it
has
back.
lube.
Never
It's
mind.
just
You're-
not for
you're
his
back.
keyboard.
Yeah.
It's for his
Listen.
Blue Yeti.
We are a family show here. Cut the nonsense, you jerk. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you guys, but I saw that happen. I was like, son of a gun.
No, that's a good. That's
Yeah,
that's
a
good to point out,
catch. It's
dude.
quality control,
Yeah.
right? Like this is two. What are the odds here that there's two white ones and both of them have an issue with them?
Uh-huh.
So like you think
pretty
about places like GameStop and Walmart that are now retailers for this, aside from Best Buy, because Best Buy has laptops. They're used to taking laptops in. They've got Geek Squad. And
Yeah.
now these retailers are having to take these units back. Like they're not going to know how to reset these units. They're not going to know what to do with them as returns. Do they come back out? Do they go back to Asus? Like where do they go? Because you've got employees who have no idea what these things are. They don't know how to reset them, pull your data off if you forgot to log in,
So you,
like check if your
so you
passwords
end
are
up with
on.
you end up with
You don't know how
what?
to
You end up
steal
with
your
a bunch of,
crypto
like,
wallet address.
wasted plastic or
I don't know.
basically
No, they go back.
e-waste or-
They go back for refurbishment. So what happens
Gotcha.
is when you go to Best Buy and you return this device, as Nally says, you should always wipe your devices before you
Yeah.
ever return them, because it's a 50-50 that they get wiped or not. So what happens is they'll go to Geek Squad, and the Geek Squad will wipe them at the end of the day when the store closes. Do they get to all of them? No, because they're busy already. They got a lot of computers to fix. So in that time frame, they get like 2 days to start sending it back to the manufacturer, right? And so they'll come and like, hey, where's that LIX? And they're like, oh shoot, and they're mumbling around, jumbling, grabbing stuff, and then they throw it in the box like, here it is, but they never wiped it. So
yeah.
so
And Walmart doesn't have a Geek Squad.
they do not.
GameStop doesn't have a
No.
Geek
They
Squad.
do not.
No.
They do not. Now GameStop is trained to wipe these devices.
Okay.
So I know that because when
I think they sell or take these devices though.
they
do
won't
sell them
unless
now.
you they won't
They
unless
do?
you like return
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, they
Wow,
do
I
sell
didn't know
them.
that.
Like EB Games, which is like the Canadian version of GameStop. It
Yeah,
flipped
yeah.
recently, but they have them in stock. Like people were going to get them today. No one got them last night because that was the
Yeah.
pre-launch for Pokemon. But today, like they're open. They're at the store. Like they're an option there. So
Nice.
I think the US should have it too. I don't see why GameStop in the US wouldn't have.
So
GameStop in the US is weird and dying.
yeah, well, yeah. I
It's-
mean,
it's
only the
depressing
diehards
walking
still
in
go
there.
there. Yeah, only the diehards still go there. But
I mean, I literally can't. The closest GameStop is 35 minutes away from my house.
yeah. So when I worked there for almost 8 years. What happens is corporation sends down a paperwork on how to reset devices. Now it's been a while since I've worked at Best Buy at GameStop, so I don't know if they still do it or not. But they train all the employees on how to reset devices. I learned how to reset the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, the PlayStation 3. So like you actually learn it. So in terms of GameStop, your data is most likely getting wiped. I'm going to give it like a 90% chance that it's probably getting wiped. There's probably that 10% where the employee doesn't care and just puts it in a shipping box. So that's the plus side. And they have one thing in place, right? So all of these devices go to corporate before they go back to the manufacturer. So if corporate checks in and sees that the device is not wiped, you're in trouble as an employee. So that's the plus side for them. Best Buy, on the other hand, wipe your devices. Everybody, just wipe your devices. End of story.
Yeah, everyone with a white one, just go wipe your devices and take them back tomorrow.
Yeah, just wipe your device.
Yeah.
Honestly,
No.
I may hang on to this. This thing on the side isn't bothering me
Yeah.
as much as I thought it was, as much as I thought it would.
I'm not.
It's
I wanted to
unfortunate
play
that
with
there's
it.
No, like there should be eGPU support on that one. On the white one,
There should be,
an eGPU support, like port. The fact that there isn't is a total miss, especially for the price point. But when we're talking about like if you should buy this or not buy it, you're right. If
That's
you
a
have an
really
Ally
good
X,
point.
you shouldn't buy this. Like
Right.
there's no reason. You have the eGPU port, you have the 80 watt hour battery, you have the exact same screen. Like there's
Yeah.
so many mods that you can do to make it really awesome, like we showed at the beginning of the show. And this is like if you don't have either and you're thinking about the Ally X, just pay the $100 more and get this one. Like that's
Right.
that's where you get this is like pay the $100 more if you're debating between the two.
Yeah, no, I agree, because at least you're going to get that much more power for something that you don't already have. But when I tested Hogwarts Legacy on the LAX versus on the LAX from last year, it's literally like 20 frames per second at the same TDP. Like, you're talking 40 and 60. That might matter to some people, but most people are just going to want it to be playable. And it's still your 2024 LAX is still very playable.
So just
Yeah,
remember,
Add an
Oh, sorry.
eGPU.
yeah.
And you could add an eGPU. Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
just
I want to
remember
say actually,
Sorry.
that's a really good point from Nelly. Like at the price that the white Xbox Ally comes in at, like why doesn't it have an eGPU port? Like
It's
that
crazy.
that would, man,
Yeah.
that would make this
I
device
think we talked
completely
about this
different.
before. I think we said just get the Steam Deck instead because it was cheaper.
Honestly, if you were debating this white one, get the Steam Deck instead. It doesn't make any sense to get.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's cheaper.
That's
Even
fair.
secondhand market brings them in like under $300. They're just cheap.
I have a question for those of you who use the.
I feel like you
Legion
guys are
Go
judging
S.
me. I feel like you guys are judging me right now.
No,
Well,
tomorrow you're
no.
going to be saved. It's fine.
So
I'm always
Just so
really
you know,
quick.
I already have a Steam Deck. Okay.
Okay, well, really quick, Mikolov, you have 30 days on that device. Keep on checking your Best Buy. I guarantee you one of those black ones are going to come open box, immediately go out, return it, and get the open box.
For the
I
That's
think
how-
Caleb was looking
Yep.
for the black one,
But
though.
I don't-
think that,
But no,
yeah.
I want the white one. I already have the LAX. I have no reason to get the Xbox LAX.
You're hurting
You
me.
know.
He's cloud
Yeah,
gaming.
no.
He's
I-
cloud
yeah,
gaming.
I-
So
Yeah.
This is a stupid expensive cloud gaming machine for me because it's so dang efficient at lower wattages that if I just want to pull up Xbox Game Pass or Nvidia GeForce Now and hey Dane, you jump scared me. Shout out to Dane and Jeff's Media Dump, by the way.
shout out Dane.
Yeah.
Shout out Dane.
See, now that jerk made me lose my train of thought. Don't follow this podcast.
expensive cloud gaming device.
Yeah, it's a stupid, expensive, comfortable cloud gaming device. Exactly. Like
And
I
it's
can
efficient.
do Nvidia GeForce Now. I could do local streaming from my computer. I can do
Well,
PS5.
Why don't you
remote
just
play on
use
it?
an Android at that point?
I can and I should, but
He's a content
I
creator,
like,
bro.
I like the feel of this thing. I like.
I have a more
I like
more
wrapping
serious
my hands
question.
around the badonk and just comfortably.
You just need the badonk.
So-
yeah.
So,
comfortably
Michaela-
cradling my hands and holding it. It is one of the most comfortable handhelds I've ever held.
Caleb, I know that you like to tinker around with these lower end x86 devices.
Yeah.
So how does this stack up? Because I hadn't had one. How does this stack up to the Legion Go S equivalent, like the Z2 Go or whatever? Like,
I haven't had enough time with it to do that, but I do want to do that comparison.
yeah, I would find that interesting. I would like to tune into that because
I would say the Legion Go S is second best right now as far as cloud gaming devices.
oh wow,
But it's also heavier.
oh.
Does have a nice big 8-inch screen, so I'll give it that. I don't know how like battery life and efficiency is going to be compared to the two of those. That's something I want to test.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
because-
curious.
Because if the Z2A comes out ahead in battery life and efficiency, then for me personally, it's probably going to slightly beat out the Go S. But for just playing games on the device, having that SteamOS compatibility right out of the box, the Go S might be better. And it's one of those things where, like, this is not something that's better than what you already have at home. If you are part of this scene, you probably already have a Steam Deck. You probably already have a Legion Go S.
They did make this
It's
lineup
not-
really
it's-
convoluted, right?
yeah.
With all the Z2s, like so,
Yeah.
and then like all of different architectures. Like you have your RDNA 3s, your 3.5s, your RDNA 2s. Like it's just so convoluted for no
I just wish they
freaking
used
reason.
different
dude.
numbers or something. They call them all Z2.
But then, there's probably this is going to win out, in my opinion, with just Xbox fans. Because there is a whole population of people out there that just have an Xbox and they just want their television back. And so
I think it was genius for
my kid's
Asus.
got the TV. I'll grab this. I'll grab this.
How many times do I do that all the time?
Yeah.
All the time. I sit on the couch. If my TV's being occupied, like, let me just grab my handheld. I still want to be comfy on my couch. I might continue on what I'm doing without disturbing everybody else. I think it was actually genius on Asus's side to get that Xbox branding on the device, because that brings brand recognition, right? Like, so and as much as like we're absorbed into this space, there are still plenty of people who don't know what the hell these things are. They don't know. They never seen them before. They don't know. Like, the most popular one is the Steam Deck, and I still meet people on a regular basis who don't know what a Steam Deck is. So having the Xbox brand on the Ally is going to help a lot to bring new users to this space.
And those are the same people that got really excited for the PlayStation Portal, even though there's a ton of other handhelds that could do the PlayStation Portal better than the PlayStation Portal.
Absolutely.
But because this had the Sony branding, that's what they gravitated to. And I think it's going to be the same with this base model Ally. I think they're going to see something that's like, okay, this is a portable Xbox. At least that's what they're going to think. This is a portable Xbox. I'm going to grab this.
Yep. They are going to think that. They will be misled, unfortunately. I mean,
they will be. Yeah.
One thing that I am happy with this whole new mixing up of Xboxes, and it kind of made me. I don't know. I'm probably in a niche space because I'm probably one of the only ones in our space who still actually plays on a console now and then. Because I know Matt is probably gotten rid of or is getting rid of his Series X, and I don't know many others in the space who actually still play console. But that whole thing where they're doing like if you buy,
oh my god.
And I'm the supervillain.
This is how he's playing 3 devices at once. What a dork, Vader. Say something. Oh, he's Puerto Rican, so it's gonna sound like "Yo soy tu papi."
This is
right?
what Darth Vader would have been if he didn't get rid of Padme, and if he raised Luke and Leia. He would be retired Dad Vader.
You guys ever seen Spaceballs?
Retired Dad Vader.
You guys ever seen
Spaceballs 2 is finally coming
out. Oh, yeah.
Oh
Yeah, for sure, man. Spaceballs 2 is coming.
It is hot as shit in this thing. It is hot as shit in this thing.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh my god, dude.
How long have you been sitting in there?
I don't know, just a minute or two. I saw it and I'm like, let me put that thing on. Dear God, it's hot.
God,
don't let Matt trick you.
Uglier
Sometimes I talk
Anakin.
to Matt at 2 a.m. and he's wearing that mask. He wears that mask in his house regular. Like he was probably the whole time it was top down view. He was wearing the mask. He just doesn't want to seem like that guy.
He was just wearing the top part. He had the face part.
Yeah. I mean, one thing that I'll tell you that, those coming over from the Xbox consoles, oh my god.
Now he looks like Spaceballs.
What a dork.
Yeah, now he looks like Spaceballs.
What a dork. That's my boy, man. Hey, so...
My sports is bigger than yours.
One thing that I'll tell you, that the console gamers are not ready for is this shit.
Oh yeah,
having to do all this Windows updates and go on console. The beautiful thing is that it updates everything in the same place. On PC, you're going to AMD to get an update. You're going to Windows to get an update. You're updating all your apps individually, all your games from each launcher individually.
5 hours to get this thing set up with all the updates.
Yeah, it's not only that, you need different runtime frames for different games, and you need different distributions, so it's got to install all of those, and it's a mess.
So devil's advocate, when I did boot this up for the first time, it did a forced update, and once the forced update was done and you signed in, I signed in with my account because I have Game Pass. it went right to the full screen experience.
Oh,
It
really
did-
quick. Let me
yeah, me
clarify, Michaela. I still sign
Mine
into
did
the
too.
Xbox application with my Microsoft account.
Okay.
So I can do that separately from like just the whole Windows experience being signed into my Microsoft account.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So because I also use Game Pass. So I just wanted to clarify that really quick. Go ahead. I'm
Gotcha.
sorry.
No, I'm just saying it did boot me right into the full screen experience. So
Mine did as well.
I theoretically could have just started to game without
Yeah,
needing
just
to
stayed there.
update.
Just,
Yeah.
if you were an Xbox fan, you would have just stayed there and not
You
known
would
what
just
to
stay
do
there.
from
Yeah,
there.
exactly. Or if you were just
So-
a regular user, but we are, we deal with these handhelds on a regular basis, so we know. Okay,
Yeah, I booted
let's
straight into
uninst-
desktop.
Yeah.
Right. Like
let's uninstall the bloat. Let's get rid of Microsoft Teams. Let's run
Yeah.
Windows Update. Let's run
turn off
Armory
core
Crate Update.
isolation. Let me
But,
do
yeah,
like.
But we don't. But I didn't have to do that. I could have just started to play.
That's fair.
So interesting.
That is fair.
I let mine boot right into the Xbox experience as well too. And then when I started messing around, it was a little bit complicated to jump into other things, like like to go from the Xbox experience that I had to putz around with the with Armory Crate, which by the way, Armory Crate is probably the best of all of them. Even
for the overlays,
it's
Agreed.
and having to sit there and reinstall GOG and all that stuff, not a big deal. But I mean, it was a little bit like, I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? And like, how do I get back? And how do I do this? And then I set up an SD card with some PS3 stuff in there because I was gonna try some PS3 emulation. And I'm sitting there and like, how do I get to the damn File Explorer to see this PS3 stuff that I hadn't even messed with that. So I think there is for people like me who can't leave well enough alone, and you start messing around with it and want more, it may be a little bit challenging, right? Because with the Steam Deck, or Bazite, you go to the desktop and you can run EmuDeck and it sets everything up for you. You don't have that here. You can do RetroBat or something, but you still have to
you have
get there to
EmuDeck.
do it.
You could do EmuDeck
Oh.
on Windows.
Okay, but I mean, like on the experience on Bazite, you just run it and it does everything for you, and you can do it on Windows. But like on this device, because going into the Xbox experience,
That's true. That's true.
it seemed a little more challenging to get there. So it was interesting. So I'm curious to see, how that goes. So as of right now, the feel, the comfort of this thing is amazing. I'm digging it.
I really
know-
like how it feels in the hand. I
So-
100% agree.
So
What-
Matt, all the people they can't get onto the same wavelength as you because they all don't have caveman brains like you, and like
That's fair, and that's
yeah.
fair.
So
That's
I
fair.
mean, you're the missing link, bro, and you're like the last of your
Yeah.
kind.
That's fair. He's making a reference to me being old. Is what it is.
I
He's making a
generally
reference
do
to me.
that, so I'm happy that somebody else got to play that role
That's
today.
fine. That's fine.
Actually, since we're talking about things we generally do, Matt, you know what time it is?
Oh,
Yeah. Hold
You
on.
know,
I do think
I
I know what time it is.
you know. I think you know what time it is.
I do know what time it is, and I have a special one today. So Nelly,
It's
every guest we
8:12
ask them-
Eastern. I mean Central. I'm sorry. No, I'm just
we have special stuff to ask them. So I made something special because what you don't know is Too Loud is dumb and he likes Marvel, right? So Too Loud is dumb and he likes Marvel. So Nelly, before we get into this, would you be so gracious as to show us your tattoo?
Sure. Well, first on the inside, we'll go with that.
Uh-huh.
So this is Superman, like in Kryptonian. But then we've got, you see a little penguin there? That's from
really hate
the
to
OG
kick our guests,
Batman.
bro. I would
Alright.
really
You've
hate
got-
to do it.
Let me just flip my arm around the other way.
Nelly,
So
why?
We've got the Batcave. We've got the Batcave, little Batman down there. We got the Big Penny, the
No.
T-Rex.
That's my
We've
girl.
got the Joker, and then we keep going up, and we've got Gotham City all the way up.
It hurts my
No.
soul. No.
My God, I love
See,
With
it.
the bat on the back. Let's go.
I'm
Let's go.
with Too Loud on this one. I think
It
this is
hurts my. I'm
trash.
bleeding inside right now. I'm
Every guest-
dying.
Every
This
guest
is permanent, Nelly. You know this. When you realize that Marvel is superior, you're screwed. What are you gonna do? The other arm?
So when
Nope.
So
He got kicked.
so what Too Loud is saying is that he's basic.
So, yeah. So We asked everybody.
If you look up, I have Marvel comics up there. Like there are Marvel
my
comics
gosh.
and DC
Yeah,
comics.
they're
all right?
graded also.
There's a
I
place
love
for
it.
everyone.
Look,
Yeah.
so I'll be
Love
honest,
it.
right? I grew up with my father. He worked in like company. It was called FEC News. They
True
don't exist
story, Game
anymore. They
Generation.
used to deliver like all the comics and stuff to the stores and cards and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And so I grew up with like all the comics, dude. Like I had everything: the Death of Superman, Batman vs
I
Superman.
had that
Like
too.
I genuinely have enjoyed DC more as a child and in that era, not because I was a child. It's just I thought that era of DC was much better than it is today. Marvel, yes, and it is kind of, and I understand what Michaela's saying. Like it is kind of like default, right? Like everybody could just say I like Marvel, right? It's just generic, it's bland, but Marvel's been kicking ass, man. When it comes to like movies, production, everything like that, it's been really, really good. I didn't see this latest Superman, to be fair,
It's
which
good.
I do need to
It was
watch.
good. I enjoyed it. So
Um,
much fun. It's very comic.
Yeah, I
booky,
heard
which
that was
I
good.
loved.
I haven't watched it yet.
But I
But
think like DC
I
could
do-
capitalize much more on their characters. Like they have so many good characters, and they just don't. It just doesn't
They
hit.
don't put the
It doesn't
money
hit.
behind them.
Peacemaker is unreal. Like if you haven't watched
I haven't seen
Peacemaker,
the second
it is
season. I haven't
so good.
watched the
I
second
haven't
season.
honestly. I was waiting for second season to end too, so I could crush through it. So I haven't watched it. But season one,
What is
amazing.
it? Peacemaker?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Peacemaker
it's
with
the
John
show
Cena.
that John Cena. Yeah, he
John
does.
Cena.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a very kind of gritty, dark comedy superhero. It's really good. It's the first
Is it
season.
It's
Netflix?
really where James Gunn like started into
HBO
DC was
Max.
like Peacemaker
Yeah. Don't
and
watch it
Suicide
anywhere near the
Squad. But
kids.
I'm
You
just
said it's
waiting
HBO
for.
Max.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
waiting for the movie based on Dog Welder. So as soon as when they do that one, I think they slate it.
If you
I
guys
think
get a
they
chance to watch
slayed it.
it,
Oh my god!
if you guys get a
Oh my
chance to watch it,
God.
I don't know of those of you that saw it, but in my opinion, Mr. Terrific stole that whole movie. The guy
And
that
everything
acted
nice,
was my
Michaela.
he did a great job. Yeah.
It was awesome. So back to the thing. So part of that, there's a question we ask every guest, right? And I made a special one for Too Loud. So here it is.
Black beans or pintos?
Hey,
mean,
wait,
it's not a
why, I got a
troll.
question. Wait, beside the fact that you used Superman to destroy a can of black beans, why does he sound Latino, bro? Like, what?
I
why
did that for
why
you,
does
bro.
he have an
I did that for
accent?
you.
Like
I did
he's
that for you.
Hispanic, bro. Like he
Well,
was born,
I-
like not born, but he was like grown up in the Midwest, bro. He should not sound anything like that, dude. Like,
Black beans or pintos?
Peeping.
why did the pinto beans also have an image of black beans in the picture? Like, man,
The first one I made
AI
had-
privileges away,
the
bro.
first one I had, the Pintos had 2 eyes, and the black beans had an O in the name. I'm like, what is this crap?
I mean, it would have been so much cooler if he just crushed it with the force than using his hand or lightsaber.
I did that the first time, and it was a little too graphic.
I wish that he went to
Oh,
crush it and
okay.
like he couldn't crush the can. Like he was just like. So I guess basically
We
you
were
wouldn't
asking the
get
same question,
the context
Gamer
of the
Generation.
question because it wasn't
No.
much of a question there. But we ask every guest that comes on our show. You have to choose one. There's no fence riding. There's no
Mhm.
adding anything else into the equation. You have to choose now: pinto beans or black beans.
I wouldn't choose either. I don't,
No.
and it equally, it's a 0 on both.
You
I
can't
wouldn't
do
eat
that,
either.
Melvin.
I don't eat beans. I will not eat beans.
No.
This has never happened to us.
This has never happened, and also, you know what else has never happened?
All right, see you later.
Oh my god! We're just gonna go ahead and add a point to Team Pinto Beans.
No,
Because-
no,
No,
no.
hell no. That's
Michaela
not how
said
that
so.
works, bro.
Caleb said so. We're just gonna do what the man says because he's angry.
No,
Oh man,
no.
that's great. That's great.
Well, I don't
Man,
think-
that kind of hurt. No beans at all.
Mm-mm.
Even
No.
outside of black and pinto, just no.
So
beans.
what do you put in
No
your
beans.
burritos or
Like rice, guac, like salsa.
Wait, are you in
Pico.
California?
No, I'm in Canada.
She's in
You eat
Canada.
like avocado toast?
Wait, do they have beans in
No,
Canada?
I don't eat
when I went out
avocado
there?
toast.
I don't
Wait,
even know-
wait,
I don't
wait.
even know if they have beans out there.
Did
I was
we just
starting to feel like
confuse
Nelly was a
California
hippie.
with Canada?
Well, when I
Yeah,
started
apparently.
hearing,
because things have to be in California
when I started
first.
hearing rice and guac, I was like, guac usually just triggers California for me because they love it in
Oh my
everything.
gosh.
Toast.
They love
They
it
put it.
everywhere.
They
love
put it on their
avocado.
tires. They put it in
You
their
put it on their
hair.
tires? This
Yeah,
is
they put it in their
crazy.
hair. Like they even have mints that are flavored guac. Like
Hey,
it
oh
goes
my
I'm not
way
gonna
too
lie
far.
though, avocado is fire, dude. I
Yeah,
try my
sure,
best to eat an
yes.
avocado every morning. Like
Mm.
if I had the opportunity, and most of the time I do, I eat an avocado every single day. Like
Okay.
You have to eat the whole thing because it turns
Well-
brown in like 5 seconds.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
we'll have to change the question. I think I asked this one to another.
wait, are you a
comedian.
bean hater and an avocado hater, Nelly?
I
No,
didn't
she-
say I hate avocados. I
No,
like
she
guac.
loves avocado.
No,
Yeah.
that doesn't matter because she likes guac, guys. Hold on, I'm talking to the panel now, guys. She can totally love guac and hate avocados because I
mean,
know somebody like that.
True.
My
Like-
son,
Yeah.
my 16-year-old loves guac, and I offer him avocado, and he's like, no. I'm like, what do you mean, no?
Yeah,
Eat the crap out of
exactly.
you. Eat this. Yeah.
Exactly. So you do like avocados. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to make it awkward. I'll go back to messing with
What
handhelds.
about avocado ice cream?
No, I'm not eating
Ew.
that.
Oh, I love avocados. I'm not going that far, bro.
It's really big in the Asia world, Philippines mainly.
You guys.
They
Yeah.
have it out here too. Like,
They
Yeah.
have like
yeah.
Okay.
avocado fest and stuff here. They
So,
just got
Well,
stuff like that.
Let's find
So-
somewhere we can all relate.
I,
Nelly, what is your favorite burger?
No,
Like, dressed up. Like, how would you dress it?
I asked another Canadian this, and they couldn't answer because they said that there was too many options. But what's your favorite poutine restaurant?
Poutine restaurant. Was that a thing? Like everywhere has poutines.
Yeah, see,
Same
you're not
question.
Canadian enough to
Yeah.
know.
Dumb
dude.
American. Dumb
That's
American.
What?
Stupid American hippie.
It's like such an open thing. Like there's just so many places with
You
poutines.
gotta have a place where you're like, this is where I go to get poutine. Not, hey, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go to the
vacation.
gas station and get poutine.
You don't do that. You don't do that. You definitely don't do that. It would be like a mom and pop shop, honestly, and then you just wouldn't.
Oh, so it's like
You-
Mexican food. Okay.
I would go to like a mom and pop. Yeah, like I would go to a mom and pop shop if I'm gonna go get like the best poutine because they're gonna have like just a more delicious gravy on there and
local diners are where.
yeah,
I love
exactly.
local diners.
Yeah, gamer
Like,
generation. I must have been like in the upper class area because that's what they
So-
called it when I went up
So
there.
back to
I
a
was like
real
in
question.
North
How's your
Alberta.
favorite
Burger.
dressed burger? Yes.
Okay, all right, get ready for this.
Okay.
Top of the bun, mayo. Bottom of the bun, ketchup. On the top of the bun, you have onions, you've got lettuce, you've got pickles, and then I put the burger with cheese and bacon if you want, depending how you're vibing, and then I slap
Mhm.
that with the ketchup on the side. I can eat a tomato, but I'm not a big fan. I don't want to like soggy bun. So like
Yeah, I feel that.
there.
So do you like toast your buns or just
Yeah, you
regular
should.
I don't
bun?
mind it toasted. Yeah, like I'll eat
Okay.
it like I'll have it toasted unless it's like a super fresh bun. Like I just pulled this out of the bakery. And, like I'm not
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
mess with that. Like
Oh,
you gotta
yeah.
go and just take that.
You're the
Philly
only. So
goodness.
you build a burger in reverse.
Well,
like-
it's actually a McDonald's Big Extra because I've had experience from from that in my
Okay.
early teens.
Okay.
Do we
yeah,
even
'cause
have? We don't have big extras at the McDonald's here.
No.
I don't know
Yeah.
what is a big extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
You,
don't.
you better look it up because it's
I'm not the
Guys,
biggest
guys,
McDonald's person though. Like
guys.
it is absolutely my least favorite like fast food chain.
I can
I
I
don't
can
I
say
don't eat there anymore.
I can
There's
save
no way.
I can save you Too Loud and Matt. Okay. Don't eat McDonald's in Canada. They don't use salt. They don't use chemicals, so it doesn't taste like our food.
Wait, no,
Probably
that, I
better
would
for
eat,
you though.
I would eat the McDonald's in Canada then. What are you talking about? I don't eat McDonald's because of that, bro.
Oh
Like,
my
I-
gosh.
I would
They don't have all the
absolutely eat
chemicals, bro.
McDonald's. That's kind
Oh
of
my
bullcrap.
gosh.
Why everybody gets a variant of what comes from here,
Yeah.
but better.
Yes.
Like, and ours is like the "we wanna kill you" version. Like, like no, man.
I got
that's-
French fries
that's-
out there, man. It had zero
Okay.
salt. I was like, what am I eating?
My God, you guys
Oh.
are freaks. Hey, two things. I want Michaela to show us his store, but I want to make sure we give time for that. I want to ask Nelly a few questions because I had questions that I wanted to. If you guys watch her content, she's very focused on her handhelds.
Hey, Tula,
and
pop that one
testing
up. There's a
stuff.
question for her.
I got you.
What's the question for?
Nelly, have you ever had McPizza?
I have. Yes.
And can
Yes.
you explain this to us? Because
Yeah.
us here, stupid Americans, we don't even know this exists.
Yeah,
What
you
is
used to
it?
be able to get pizza, like even like in a Happy Meal or something. Like as a kid, you used to be able to get like a little pizza that you'd get with your
Like a
with
personal
your-
pan pizza.
kind of, yeah, like just a little pizza that would be in with the package. It was like back when you remember Pogs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Pogs?
Yeah.
Okay, well back then I remember getting like I didn't live in a city, so I had to like drive a few hours to get. I didn't personally drive out. My family drove, and I was in the back seat playing video games, of course. But you'd go to McDonald's and you'd get this pizza, and then you'd get like they had Pogs. They actually had Batman Forever limited edition Pogs. I still have some of them. They like glow in the dark, and they're so cool. Like to still look at. Anyways, when he says the big pizza, I'm like, that's what I remember. Is like back in the day when Pogs were a thing. Like that's when the pizzas were at McDonald's.
That's awesome. That
Yeah.
is
So-
We
awesome.
just get
is
the
it
rib
like-
sandwiches down here.
Yeah. Is
What
like,
else do you have? Like,
Well,
exclusive
I'm
to
just
Canada?
wondering, like, was the big
In
pizza like
McDonald's.
your guys' place, like a childhood thing? Like, when you guys got out of school and you guys were just like, let's go get a McPizza, or were you guys
Well,
like,
I mean,
no,
I
let's
would
go
have had to
get
been
Pizza
like, "Yo,
Hut."
fam, let's go drive a few hours to the city."
Oh, you
to
guys
go
don't
get
walk
Mc-
anywhere. Oh, yeah, right, because
I
you said
didn't
you're way
live-
out there.
Yeah, I didn't.
That
I didn't
far?
grow up with.
Let's
I
drive
didn't
a
grow
few
up with
hours to
McDonald's
go
there.
find a pizza that's worse than the pizza we could get locally.
Oh yeah, I would get the
Oh,
I just wanted the
my.
Pogs, guys. That was the real stories. I wanted.
Hey, you know,
This one's
coming
fun.
back to that really quick, I want to touch on that because, dude, you know, fast food used to give you some really dope toys in the Happy Meals
Mhm.
in comparison to now.
Yeah.
You guys remember like the gold plated Pokemon cards from Burger King?
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
man, it was just so many good things, and now it's all just like, you know, I want a term for that because like with a crappy handheld, we call it e-waste. So like, what are these toys that
Happy
really like
waste.
have no purpose?
Happy waste.
Happy waste.
Happy waste.
dude.
Happy
Yeah,
ways.
You
Yeah.
guys are
guys, 'cause
insane.
I don't know. I mean, but for us dads and Nelly, I don't know if you have children.
No.
But okay.
Nephews, though, I have lots of nephews, so like that's pretty close. But like,
Do you guys
It
go
is,
around your
you know?
houses and throw away happy waste? Like,
Yes.
because I do. It drives me crazy to see these toys because they play with it for like 2 minutes and then never again. You know, and
Well,
all of a
that's
sudden they
because
just become missiles. Like they're just throwing them around, or
Right.
there's somewhere for you to step on it. Like,
But
and it's
but
like,
that's
no.
because they lost functionality, right? In our time, we had like they were like French fries, and they transformed into a robot, and they could actually move.
dude,
And now
yeah.
you just get like a little figurine, and it doesn't do anything. It's
Sometimes
true.
you don't
just
even
a
get
figurine.
that. I
Did you
remember
just
my
say
son
hard
got
man?
my
Wait,
son
hold
got
on.
like paper. Like it was supposed to be like some type of like mini board game. It was literally just paper or like
Yeah, I got stickers one
Cardboard.
time. Yeah.
or stickers.
Yeah.
Like the coolest toys
Yep.
he's gotten from Happy Meal have been like the Hello Kitty ones because they had
the
a
Hello Kitty X Ninja Turtles. Was that
They
what it
did
was?
Hello Kitty Ninja Turtles and they did Hello Kitty Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! That had to be fire.
So there was a Hello Kitty Dark Magician Girl. I think I have a Pompurin Exodia kicking around somewhere. I have a My
Well, I'll
Melody
be fair.
Leonardo.
Burger King,
like
maybe
that's
within
cool.
like 3 months ago, they did the whole Naruto lineup, which
Mhm.
was pretty cool. So like, you
My
were able to
baby
get,
got Sasuke twice.
yeah, I got like almost everybody, and then I was like, dude, I didn't get a couple characters. I went to go look online. People are selling the whole set of them for like $300 on eBay. Like,
whoa.
what the hell? I don't want it that bad, you know. But yeah, I just thought when she said like getting the Pogs and stuff, because like that was cool, right? Like the toys that they offer now are all crap, man.
I
like-
loved the transforming food.
I
Mhm.
forgot
Those are
about
some
those,
of
honestly.
Those are some
Yeah.
of my favorite Happy Meal toys. I will still buy them if I go to a swap meet and I see like a box of Happy Meal toys at one of the vendors. I will go through and see if I can find the transforming
Yep.
ones.
I mean,
'Cause
the burger
love
lived at
those.
my house for so long. The transforming burger, Like he lived there for a very long time.
I think
He probably
think
still
the-
lives at that old house.
I
You
had
know
a
what?
transforming
You
big
know what?
breakfast. I think it was like the big breakfast
Yeah.
container, and it
You
turned
got
into
the
a robot.
breakfast. You had the burger,
Oh.
the soda, the French
Yeah.
fries, and then there was the nugget box. I think.
Oh, I never
The
saw
nugget
the
box,
nugget box.
too, yeah.
I never
Yeah.
saw the
And then they had
breakfast or the
they had
nugget
the
box.
Happy Meal nuggets too.
Yep.
The Happy Meal nuggets were awesome, and then the Super Mario ones. Were
you
great.
Yeah,
giant nerds
oh,
out?
they
like-
did. I remember. I had an
Luigi,
RGB
but-
Mario.
Yeah.
It was like he had like
Oh,
a little
wow.
light in him. He could turn all the different colors. It was. He looked like an amiibo character. It was that good. It was like
yes.
an RGB
the
Mario.
star mode one. Yeah.
I steal a lot of them from my children when they're too cool. Like, and I use them for like background drop. Oh, the chicken nugget. Yeah, dude.
China gets all
Yeah.
the cool Happy Meal toys. They get
Yeah. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. So, Matt, I know you had some questions lined up for Nelly. We can move on.
I wasn't even saying anything.
My God, you guys are nerds. I love
I
you all.
didn't do it. I
You
don't
are
have
nerds.
mod privileges. That's all you guys.
God. I don't even remember. Oh, I was asking. So I was watching Nelly's stuff, right? And how do you decide what you're going to make videos on? Because you have some cool stuff. Like, okay, so you gaming repairs, right? You have a bunch of repairs. Like when we first started this show, she was helping Michaela with his new Xbox Ally. But then, like, you did a video on that Melgi keyboard, that Evangelion keyboard. Lee, you need this keyboard. I'm telling you right now.
Oh,
I'm
it's
gonna send
sick.
you
Like
link
this
for
is the
it.
box right there.
Yeah, I
it
saw
is,
that
dude.
box and I was wondering what it
Oh,
was.
yeah.
Dude, watch
He's
the
a big
video.
Evangelion collector. Like,
Dude,
huge.
I
H
saw
collector.
this.
Cool.
I went straight to what is it? Panda. What is that website called?
Panda Wagon.
Panda Wagon. I'm like, this keyboard is insane. I have to have it. And then I saw the price and I said, yep, Lee's gonna buy that one. I am not gonna buy that one.
How much is it? Like 400?
Yeah, that's I think something exactly. I was
I
like,
mean, Lee bought a $350 Evangelion controller that he took out the box.
mean-
Was like, this is cool. Stuffed it back in the
Yeah,
box and put it on the shelf. You
and
know,
you know who else did that? You know who else did that too loud?
Who?
She got the same
No.
controller. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Yep,
back
it's
there
right
too.
It's right back
Yeah.
there too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's right
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness!
Except mine's
Oh
on my
my
desk.
goodness.
I'm playing with it.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I saw that.
Well, at least
and
you're
I'm like,
using it.
Yeah.
That thing is insane. I gotta have one. And then I went to the website. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Um,
It's so. But then you did that, and then you did the video on the pillow, which I kind of really want one of those pillows. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Um,
and like that's not sponsored or anything. I was just like, damn, I like this pillow a lot, and I need to like
Uh-huh.
let people know that this pillow is awesome. And
Yeah,
it is.
that's
Like I was
hysterical.
shocked because
That's
it turned
hysterical.
like I was a hard no for like what it's been out for a year now. I was like, no, I think I saw Russ like at Retro Game Court like review it, and I was
That's
like,
my most expensive.
and then I looked and I was
one.
like, oh my god, that
Yeah.
feels expensive.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
that's
that's
gorgeous.
so nice. And so here you go, my X1 Ava.
Oh, I was gonna buy one of those too.
Yeah,
she crushed
yeah.
it. with the
Yeah,
X1,
I was
yeah,
gonna
that's-
buy one of those too.
Hey, wait, is that the one I considered buying, Lee? But it had
Yes,
the green
that's the-
buttons, and I was like,
Yeah,
"Man."
yeah.
I kind of was
that's
let
one.
down with the green buttons. I wanted to have gold buttons,
Oh.
but it is gorgeous.
It's,
it is
it's
absolutely
so
gorgeous.
nice, so nice.
Yep.
It's got,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
That's the one with the Intel chip, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
The
I'm
55?
really close to buying that one. Yep.
Yeah.
No.
You can still buy it. It's there.
Yeah,
Nah, I'm gonna pass. I'm not. I'm okay. I
Dude.
got.
Too Loud has my other one, and then I got that one too.
Oh, yeah.
You know, actually,
That's
it's here at the
beautiful.
studio. Hold on, let me see. No.
So what makes you decide what you're gonna
Here.
do a video on? Is it just something that you saw? You're like, you know what? I'm gonna do a video on that because that's awesome. Or is there like a process you have? And like,
Yeah, it's like if there's something that I'm excited about and I feel like people will be interested in because I'm interested in it, then I'll do a video about it. Like that's kind of how I go. Because if I'm not excited about the video and I don't think
Yeah,
something's
that's
cool,
the
then I
other
don't really want to do it. You know?
That's
Mhm.
fair.
That's the
That's the 1X Player 2.
yeah, the
Yeah.
One X Player 2. Yeah, that's sweet.
Yep. It's gorgeous.
Oh
It's
yeah.
gorgeous. I put some thumb caps on it so that I don't scratch up the thumbsticks.
same.
Yeah,
I know
same
you like
question
your
for you,
stuff
Mike.
freshly.
So same
I-
question
I-
for you because you got some cool stuff. Like you just did that Steam Deck video where you did the Skylanders on the Steam Deck, which I thought was the coolest damn video. If you haven't seen that yet, he showed how to play Skylanders on a Scheme Deck with actual Skylanders, and it's just the coolest thing, man. So like, what's your
Those are
train
really
of thought
hard to get.
on making that kind of video? Like, is it something, because I know when we talked about it, it was just something that you thought would be cool that you wanted to do, right? Is that kind of like, do you have a process? So like, I'm one note, right? Most of my stuff is just reviews and stuff that's, I see a device, I'm impulsive, everything is ooh shiny to me, and I buy it and I make a video about it. But like, there's more specific method to you guys madness. So what do you use to decide what you're going to make a video on? You know what I mean?
Wow. So
His
particular
brain.
video that's not functioning right now. I don't know. I liked Skylanders as an adult because I'm weird. And I used to work at Toys R Us, so like when the Skylanders came out, I would buy them and I would play with them, and they skyrocketed in price. Like they don't make them anymore. Toys to Life is kind of, it's whatever now. So I basically started looking up, like, do I need to buy figures? Because I got rid of my figures forever ago. I think I have like a box somewhere with like a few left.
I gave away to a charity or something. We had hundreds of them. I gave them away or something.
They're worth some money now.
Yeah.
So
Don't tell Matt
so-
that. He's gonna go find that charity.
yeah,
No.
right. That charity made out. So no, but basically I was just like, I wonder if they ever cracked emulation, and I just started looking it up. And at the same time, my friend was like, my son is 14, and he's starting to express interest in this. What's the best way for me to do it? He's like, the figures are too expensive. And then I started looking up that like Simu and Dolphin, that they have built-in portal support. You just need the data for the figures. And so I'm like, nobody knows, and I bet you a ton of people grew up with these things. Nobody knows that they probably already have a device that can emulate it. And so that's why I did that video.
That's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I
I would have
need to
never
play this.
assumed that they were capable, that emulation of Skylanders was capable. I didn't
Yeah, it's very cool.
Me
So,
neither
never
until I
thought
got
about
to
it.
the weeds.
do you remember when somebody tried to do the NFC?
Wait, into
copy
the
of
weed or the
files?
weeds?
Weeds.
Both.
Oh,
Both.
okay.
Don't lie.
Okay.
Both. Don't lie. Both. So somebody, and I remember somebody had tried to get into that when they were a big thing, and Activision immediately sent them a cease and desist letter. And I remember reading about that years ago because my son was huge into Skylanders. I mean, we had tons of them. So, and now he plays. I don't know what he does. He does stuff in VR, and pretty sure he calls me a loser when I walk out of his room to his VR friends. But whatever.
Yeah, I'm pretty
He's a
sure. I'm pretty
supervillain.
sure. I call
Look at
you
Nelly's
a
face.
loser.
Look at Nelly's face.
It's not hurtful, right? It's not hurtful.
Yeah, it's not hurtful, but he loves the
Hey,
hell out of me. when
GG,
he
as much as I
buys
know
stuff,
you
right?
probably like this stuff, I've thrown away probably 15 of these little figures, dude. Like they're like so quick to go in the trash.
The funny thing is my mom's all big on it, and she only got 2 duplicates and ended up getting the whole band or whole group. I guess it's a whole group. She got the whole group. She was so excited.
Wait,
And
your
she-
mom was collecting
Yeah.
The
She
BTS
got
figures, dude,
all of them.
yeah.
Only got 2 duplicates out of the whole thing. I was blown away. I was like, "How did you get that lucky?"
She was like, I just
Oh,
went
that's
every day.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
She let the baby eat the food, and she takes the toy.
So the next question I have is going to be for Nelly and for Lee. Nelly, what was the first device you took apart? Do you remember?
Yeah, like probably like my most memorable one taken apart was actually a Game Boy SP, and I had bought it on the marketplace because I wanted to, get that nostalgia back. I was also at the same time going through like a concussion recovery from a soccer injury, and I just wanted to like play games and just get a little bit more like familiar with that stuff again and feel the nostalgia and bring back some memories to help some, trigger some things to work my brain back together. And I bought it, and just having some experience with the Best Buy world, we'll call it, with like home theater and stuff, and just hearing like audio sounds. And when I turned it on, I could hear that the audio sounded dirty and there was something wrong with the speakers. And so I started searching all these things, and I was like, oh, there's mod kits for these, there's IPS screens for these. And then I finally
Mhm.
found like an actual adapter to filter the audio
Yeah,
that you can
clean it.
get, the clean one, and I put that in and it fixed it. And honestly, like this is the same board from the blue one that I picked up, and you can see that it's a Pikachu modded.
Oh, I love it.
Like,
Oh, that's
yeah, so like
gorgeous.
this thing is sick. Like it is so cool. And yeah, so I started doing like these different kinds of handhelds, and behind me there's like some Game Boys that are modded and stuff too. But this kind of put me down that path. And then at the same time, when I went through all of that, I felt like my brain was recovering quicker, just like taking things apart, putting things back together,
Absolutely.
doing those puzzles. And so it brought me down a path of like, you know what, I'm going to go stop at our small town pawn shop and see if they have anything to fix. And they actually gave me, I want to say like 4 or 5 tubs of like broken things, because nobody fixes stuff
Wow.
out there. And so I had all kinds of consoles at my disposal now, like
Tubboys.
like everything.
awesome.
And it like,
That's
and
awesome.
it's electronic e-waste, like that people like they're like, at some point this is going to go in the trash. Like
Oh, and
you-
you're
they
giving
gave
it
it
a
all
new
to
life.
me.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I fixed everything. And I sold back a bunch of stuff. I kept some stuff that they're like, yep, just it's all yours. If you want to fix it back, if you want to bring it back, whatever you want to do. But I started working through all of those. And like, man, I started feeling like so much better. My brain started feeling sharper. Like everything started just like working better. And it's all just puzzle pieces, different consoles. And so like that's kind of what brought me over into like a bigger space into the, like the repair side. And I've always been like the IT person of the family, because every family has like that IT person, you know, it's like call so and so if you need to get something fixed. And it worked really well. I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have sold my GameCube that had the Game Boy
Right.
adapter, because it wouldn't power on. I'm like, I could have just fixed it, and I should have just fixed it then. And so like there's all these things that you go back into and you're like, I shouldn't have thrown that out, or I shouldn't have done this, because I could have fixed it at this point, because you know, it's just like a will to just go in and figure it out and then do it. So this is my first real one that I
That's
that I did.
awesome.
That's
So,
awesome that
when
you
you
have
buy-
it. Really quick, hold on. Give me one moment here, Matt. That really struck a chord with me, because when I came home from the army, I had suffered a really bad concussion. And I started a cellular phone repair store. And I think that doing those repairs helped me to recover a lot. So when you said that, I can totally agree with you. It's like it's just firing those neurons, and you're just here, and you're not so, because after you suffer that, like you're so focused on like, oh man, am I ever gonna be the same again? Am I like you and you start to, and if you allow yourself to stay in that hole, you probably will never be the same again.
Yeah.
But when you find something like repairing, or what, something you love, like for me it was also repairing, and it was like I totally, like I would not even think about it. My mindset was not there. I'm thinking about what's in front of me, like how can I fix this, how can I preserve it, you know, or so yeah, that really struck a chord. I appreciate you sharing that with us.
Well, and it's
That was really
exciting
cool.
when you fix something that's broken and someone would have thrown away, and you're like, wow, I like made it new. Like this is so much cooler than what
Oh,
it was
absolutely.
before. Like
Yeah.
there's just a new excitement to that. And there's like, hey, this didn't go
Oh,
in the
yeah.
garbage, and we're doing something better for the environment at the same time. But like it's just a win-win across the board. It feels good, and all those endorphins help your brain too. Like all these things are so good.
That's awesome. Man.
Yeah, agreed,
Awesome.
agreed.
So
I love
funny, I had mentioned this to Lee, because Lee takes everything apart. Lee takes stuff that's perfectly working fine without any, and he takes it apart anyway, just so he could put new thermal pads on it.
Yeah.
I mean, this
I
thing could
don't
have the
trust
best thermal
thermal
pads in the
pads.
world, and he rips it off and replaces them anyway. So, what was the first device you took apart?
Oh man, are we talking corpo or emulation? Because
Whatever
I've done
you
them
remember,
both.
whatever stands out for you.
Whatever was first.
Okay, so the first thing I started taking apart was actually watches.
Oh wow.
I did analog and digital watches all the time. My mom would take me to the swap meet, and I'd buy like $3 bags of just like full of dead watches. And I would go in there and I would repair them, fix them, analog, digital. I really like the analog more, because they're so intricate.
It's more to get them to
there's so much detail, and it's incredible. And at one time, I really wanted to like go to school and do watch repair, but I mean, it's a dying time now, and you know, Only the super rich carry watches anymore because smartphones. My first Core Pro I ever took apart was
super rich carry watches anymore.
yeah.
Watch
I mean,
every day.
Like
well,
watches. He's probably saying like watches worth making a living from.
yeah,
you know,
exactly. Like the people that actually fix watches, you're not going to bring your Casio to them, and they're going to like, oh yeah, sure, I'll fix your Casio.
Casio, you freaking
They're-
jerk.
Hey, actually, look, I've actually seen. There's this guy that I follow on YouTube that he makes custom G Shocks. Like he'll get the G Shocks,
yeah.
open them up, like swap out the back plate,
Mhm.
swap out the hands. Like, oh, they're amazing. They're so
Yeah,
so cool, bro.
I do have a G-Shock.
Yeah.
G-Shock.
I mean, a lot of watches are digital now, right? There's not very many analog ones anymore.
I mean, I
It's
have an Apple Watch.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's funny because like in this day and age, most teenagers can't even read analog watches anymore. So everything's digital. My first handheld I took apart was my Game Boy Color. I worked my butt off for a whole entire summer mowing lawns to buy that thing. And I ended up taking it apart and cleaning it up after a couple of years. The board was just dirty and it was a mess, I was a kid back then, really didn't know what I was putting my Game Boy through. It was just a nightmare. My first emulation device was the Arcade 2020, which all of us, I think, know that device is just massive problems on top of problems. I mean, it had battery charging issues, overheating battery, it blew up the board. There's trigger issues, there's button issues, screen issues. And when we went into when we went to COVID, like I had an Arcade 2020 and I was like, well, what can I do to make this better? And so I swapped out the screen, swapped out the buttons. Now it has a metal shell. I went in and I got soldered in a charging system so that I can use fast charging and it doesn't deplete the battery and the battery doesn't overheat. It's probably the device I've worked the most on. And I still have it. It sits in the closet.
I don't know if you follow any of our stuff, Melly, but Lee has like 6,000 handhelds and he keeps them in one closet. So like if one battery goes, his whole neighborhood is done.
Yeah. I got like a nuclear reactor in my closet, basically.
Oh my God.
Wow. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
it sounded like you were working on explosives when you were like, yeah, the board could, like everything could blow. I'm like, wow, you have a dangerous job.
Yeah, I love tinkering with things and taking apart things. I've been doing it since I was like 7. Like I just enjoy it. I just what makes it work, what makes it tick, why doesn't it work, why doesn't it do this, do that, things like that. And that got me into computers. And of course, like you were saying, Nelly, I became the IT specialist of the house. It's like, my computer's not working. Why is it not working? So then, you go in there. It's like, oh, yeah, well, the fan's clogged with your cat.
Yeah. You're like, oh, what's that? Oh, it's what I pulled out of your machine.
Yeah.
I mean, you used to work at GameStop. Did you ever get an Xbox 360 with like all cockroaches in the front panel?
Oh, yeah. We've gotten some disturbing stuff in Xbox 360s. Yeah, we had cockroaches. We had one that had like 2 live cockroaches in it, but most of them were dead because of just the heat that those things emit.
Yeah,
and then
no, they're all dead. They're just all crunchy in there.
Yeah, because they get really hot. Yeah, they get really, really hot. We had
I've seen nasty things too. Don't worry.
Yeah, we had
nasty things.
We've had one where the dude's pet snake went in there, shedded all its skin, and then left it in there, and then took off. And we had another one where the dude's baby decided to start putting pudding inside of the dish drawer, and it just kept on sliding the pudding back into the disk drive.
God,
and then it heated up and it got all hard. And then when we opened it up the first time, we thought it was poop. We were like, whoa, what is this? What am I touching?
Did you smell it?
Did not smell it. We were already jumping backwards when we saw that.
I have a very important question for you, Lee, from the audience. And it is, hey, Lee, how much are you using the 1X sugar?
Crazy enough, a lot.
Really?
Hold on.
Yeah,
he's trying to justify his purchase.
Let's hold on. Let's save that. Lee, I want to save that for next week because Silicone Fox is going to be on. He's also a big 1X sugar person.
Okay.
No. The
I
question
would
was
love
asked
for you
now.
guys to-
We'll talk about that
Listen.
then, but we can still answer the
All right.
question. Bye. Go ahead, Lee. Go.
It's actually.
I'm glad you had me out there because I was just cursing you out, man. I was like, this bleep, bleep, bleep.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Is it
More
is
than
it,
you
is
thought. More
yeah,
than you thought.
is it obscure? Is it quirky? Yeah, it is. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I really thought it was going to show up, and I was going to be like, "Oh man, this is cool," and it was going to end up on the shelf up there because Michael wanted me to put it in like one of those funny gestures that they use on their videos.
Yeah.
And I really thought it was going to end up there, but then I really started digging into it. I was like, okay, well, how does Drastic like actually play on this? Because I'm curious, and it does really good, even though Drastic's gone now, so that was a pain in the butt.
I was gonna say, Melon DS is probably more what you want now.
Yeah, I definitely have to get Melon DS now, and then I got the Azahar. Azahar runs amazing on it. I was actually very shocked about that. And then I've been playing PS2 on it. I was playing is it Radiant or Radiata? It's like Radiata Stories, I think, which is the game of the quarter right now for retro handhelds. Yeah, for RH. And I think the coolest thing was really I put it into the candy bar mode, right? And I programmed all of my buttons for PS2, and I was like, there's no way that I could flip this around and it will remember where my button scheme is. Like I'm gonna have to go in and reprogram it again. So I was curious. I was like, all right. So I flipped it around, turned it into 2-screen mode, and yeah, it reprogrammed the buttons when I flipped the screen around, and they're in the exact same spot that they should be where I programmed them. And
Nice.
it was mind blowing. I'm like, I don't know if it's just a script that they have with the rotation of the screen. Maybe when the screen rotates, it's like, oh, okay, well, all these buttons flip sides also. I'm not sure, but it blew my mind that I don't have to go in there and keep configuring my buttons. It actually just flips them around by themselves. And I know a lot of people said the D-pad was really crappy, but I actually been enjoying it. They did do changes to the D-pad, so they added like this little middle area right here.
Mhm.
Okay.
And when you put it on, it actually sits in place really well. Like it just does not move, and it actually does really good. And the part I like about it is like when I'm playing games, I can actually have my there we go. I can have my thumb on it, and I can actually control the D-pad by just down pressing with the middle of my thumb, which means I don't have to move back and forth between the D-pad and the stick. I know it's really weird, but I actually enjoy it.
I find it interesting because I only know 2 people who personally went out of their way to get one, and that's you and Clef.
How's Clef
And
like it?
Clef also enjoys it. Like
Yeah.
he really, from what I've talked to him about it, he really, really likes it. He uses it a lot, which I was surprised because I didn't think that it would be very comfy. I didn't think that it would be very oh, wait a minute, dude. I got something calling my name right now. I'm so sorry, Lee.
Yeah,
You have lost relevancy, bro.
Yeah.
What do we have?
Talk about dual
man,
screens.
dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, bro.
Dual screen
Man.
mode. I enjoy it
What's-
actually.
What's your thoughts on that thing at first? Your first impressions. So we see Lee loves his. Lee, you ordered a Thor also, right? Or no?
Yeah, I have that one. I didn't do the Neo DS because I think the Thor's going to be better.
Okay.
Hopefully I'm right.
I canceled my Neo when
Thor came out.
When Thor came out.
Me and Matt were literally talking about it the night before they dropped it.
Yeah.
Quick question. Nelly, do you use Android devices or mostly PC?
No, I have no interest in Android devices, and it's because I have all the handhelds and I have all the games that I want. Like I physically have the copies and the devices that I can play them on. So for me, like I don't care enough to go and buy
That's fair.
an emulation device because I have them. I just wouldn't use it, and it's not that like I'm not dissing it or anything, but I just wouldn't use it. I wouldn't use it.
How dare you? No.
That's fair.
But
That's fair.
but
That's fair.
but
What are you doing
3D
here?
3DS at a 3x native resolution
That's mainly why I
on
love
an
it.
OLED screen.
Mm-hmm.
But I
That's
have
pretty
my
awesome.
modded SP. Like I play Pokemon on this, and this thing looks pretty awesome.
But we
too.
have filters, and it makes it look better.
Yeah, I know there are filters.
So
Mhm.
I don't. Well, I only have some OG consoles. I don't have any OG handhelds. No, I lie. I got a 3DS and a 2DS. But
You have a
and I
Vita
have
too now, bro.
and
I
have a
saw
Vita
her. She has
and I have
an
a regular
OG
DS. Never
PlayStation
mind.
in the top right hand corner of that shelf, and I've been eyeballing it up there.
I have an OG PlayStation 2. I've
But
got
you have
the
the
SP.
box. Is it in the box?
Oh yeah, sorry, that's the PS5.
It's a
The
PS5.
PS5
Oh, okay,
classic.
okay.
Okay, yeah. That's the classic one. But I do have the OG PlayStation, like the big. I do have one of those, like with the analog sticks and with the without, like the slim, but all the gray color scheme on those, like.
Where do you keep
And I
all
have
this
Twisted
stuff?
Metal 3 because I love Twisted Metal 3. That's like my favorite PlayStation game because like nothing like just blowing people up and
Twisted
listening to
Metal was
Rob
great.
Zombie. Like
Yeah.
as a kid, like that was just like the coolest thing. And then you go play the game now, you're like, this game isn't like really that great, but it was the music
Yeah. Yeah.
that made it so great.
So many games you go back to and you're like, God, I should have left this one in the past. Like, hey, Michaela, that looks so good.
That looks incredible. I'm sorry, but
Like, it looks
I know we're here
super
talking about Nelly, but
does
I'm
look
super
really
excited
good.
about the thing. Yeah, it looks so dope, man.
Man,
What-
I'm
wait, what
excited.
color-
I
what
got my
color
ship
did everyone get?
notification, so I got purple.
Yeah.
I got purple. I was a little bummed
Oh,
because
so we're all
because
purple.
the grips are
I
got
should have
black.
stuck with my first mine that went black. 'Cause now
Honestly,
looking at
like-
Michaela's,
Green
it looks
black.
really good.
I ordered the rainbow one. AYN sent me this one, and I think I'm gonna keep the black one.
I should have stuck with black. That's what I initially was gonna order, and it looks
Yeah.
just so good with those OLED panels.
And I
Yeah.
usually
Clef.
hate black devices. This one's good.
This is actually
Yeah.
the first black device I've bought in a long time.
You had to
normally
switch,
get
right?
color.
Because you
Yeah.
got white. Did you get white or no? Because the white had to switch to black, I thought.
No, I actually pre-ordered black from the
Oh,
beginning.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did read about the white and
What
how
happened
they
with that?
had-
What is that? I don't even know that story. What happened with the whites having to switch to black on the INE? I mean the 1X sugars.
Yeah, the 1X sugars, they had a complication in production with the white devices, and they were like, look, we can ship black now, but white we probably won't be able to ship till like December. And
Wow.
they're like, so you got a choice. You can wait for your white or you can switch to black. And I think a lot of people switch to black.
I think that device just looks better in black. That white, it looked like it would get that yellowing that some of the whites get, and it just made me, I don't know. I think it looked better in black.
So the only reason I decided on black in the end was because like right here where they have like their sugar symbol, and then the pieces on the back here, they were all like plastic chrome colored, and I just didn't like it. It looked way too fake and too gross. And then when I saw that the black one, they blacked out everything, like it doesn't have that chrome look. I was like, okay, that's the one I want, because I don't want that shiny crap.
The black one looks better. The black one
Yeah.
looks better.
I was just like, I don't want the shiny crap. It's just gross looking.
Let me ask you a question. So I know, and this is actually probably relevant to both Nelly and Mike or Michaela. So, I remember talking to Nelly when we first started, planning this episode, and she thought it'd be a great idea to be on the show today because she wanted to share some of the Xbox stuff for her community. And on the Discord where most of us met, Mikhailov has his own community there. Like, what got you guys started into to get started in showing what you're doing around YouTube and kind of building a community? Like, where does that spawn from?
So for me, the only reason I started a channel, I had the Steam Deck, I had the ROG Ally, tons of problems with the ROG Ally, but I kept going. Like I mentioned, at one point there, I had 5 of them, and I've had Game Pass forever up until today, and now I have more because I have the Xbox version that's continued it.
That's
So
hilarious. I love
it's
it.
actually
I
like the
love it.
timing is unreal. It's like crazy. But then I saw the Legion Go and I was like, oh, I'm a keyboard and mouse gamer for FPSs. This is sweet. And I have an eGPU support. What's an eGPU? Then I look into eGPUs after I get my Legion Go and I'm like, 1X Player has a 1X GPU, like the original 1X GPU. I'm like, okay, I'm going to pre-order this. So I pre-ordered it and it came in like February. So I pre-ordered it December. It came in February and there was no content on it whatsoever. So I was like, man, nobody knows how to do this. Nobody knows how to set this up. So I'm going to show people how to set that up. Wow, that looks really good.
It does.
It does look really good.
Yeah, look at so Lee's playing with his 1X Sugar, Mikhail's playing with his Thor. You
Yeah.
both have black LIXs, and I'm playing with my Veda 4 Pro.
Your dock. Your
My
dock.
dock for my Veda 4 Pro.
Your phone holder.
It's your phone holder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it stinks, but it cracks me up.
You're a jerk. So,
funny.
Hey,
so-
really quick,
okay.
really quick. Give me one moment here, Matt. I want to say something regarding back to the Ally X, the Xbox Ally. So in preparation for this day, I had previously installed that beta Xbox Experience thing to my Legion Go, and in utilizing it up until this time, I was just like, God, it's okay. It's okay. It's no more than okay. It was like half baked at best, and using the Xbox Experience on the Ally is so much more
Completely
fluid,
different.
so
Yeah, it
much like everything just works. Like being able to type into stuff, doing the UAC prompts, like just everything with my controller is so comfortable.
I didn't
And-
pull out a keyboard at all. Like, and I always pull
No,
out a
neither
keyboard.
did I.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I would have not put. I mean, only because I used the terminal emulator to do certain commands in there. If not for that, if I was a regular user, I also wouldn't have done that. Not saying you guys are regular users, but I can see why. Like, there's no need. Like, even like in the Xbox application, like on the home screen, it told me, "Hey, there's new drivers for the Xbox Ally." Like in the Xbox home screen of the Xbox application. So like they're really trying to make this to where you can do everything within that front end. You don't have to go to the desktop as far as gaming wise. And I find that really, really convenient. And again, I just want to say, like, I really gave this thing a lot of crap in the beginning because to me it is really, really ugly. But it is super comfortable to hold it. Like really, really, really comfy. It's kind of like a Batarang, right? Like with the handles like that. But it is really comfortable. I'm downloading Hollow Knight Silksong now because I haven't got to play a game on here. I figured I'll download something small. But I just wanted to touch on that. I just wanted to say the experience of this for those who are testing out the beta variant of the Xbox experience, it's a night and day difference. Do not judge this experience based off of that because I used that for 2 weeks and I was just like, God, this has no chance of competing with Steam OS, but now using it natively here on the ROG Ally is such a completely different experience. And it's just so much more it's like the device was built for it, and I can appreciate that. So I just wanted to point that out really quick because I thought it's a really big difference and I know there's a lot of people out there using that experience. And honestly, also too, really quick, if Xbox was ever to listen, I hope you guys push this for desktop because for us who do like desktop gaming with controllers or have like a media server in our living room, like having this experience with my Xbox controller on my tower with my TV, I would never own an Xbox again, PlayStation, any of it. Like, I don't need it. So, yeah. Sorry. Go ahead, Matt. You got it.
Oh no, that's good. I just wanted to kind of hear what you guys feedback, about that. Oh, you know what, Nelly, did we do question of the day? Did
No.
we do a question of the day? We did not do question of the day.
No, slacker.
Oh my gosh, I'm over here looking at the time. I said, wait a minute, what are we missing something?
It's time for question of the day.
Yeah, that's right. I'm cheesy and I use AI for everything. Don't judge me. So,
I'm judging.
you have a question of the day, or am I taking this one?
No, it's Nelly.
I'm talking to Nelly.
Oh,
Do I have a question?
Yes,
wait,
you
you didn't
guys?
ask her in advance, man?
I did ask her
You
in advance. We
jerk.
talked about it earlier. She said,
Oh.
She did. Oh,
I see. I see.
"Yeah."
See, here's the funny thing. When you
I
put
should
it
get an
in an
achievement.
abbreviated fashion, I thought it was like quotation of the day and not question of the day. And so when you give me an opening like that, I will be creative of how I interpret
So
it.
okay,
And,
well, so I'm
that's
sorry.
why I
I meant
responded that
meant
way.
it's time for quotation of the day. I
Oh,
meant
so
it's time for
quotation of the
quotation.
day. And I said,
Yeah.
don't buy the Xbox Ally White.
That's funny shit. When you said that to me earlier, I laughed and I didn't dawn on me. That's funny shit. I love it.
Yeah,
Oh
this
my
is we're
God.
full circle now.
We have a
Oh,
problem.
Yeah,
Circle
think
out.
Already done
I
it.
should get an achievement for being able to play this
Yeah,
through a webcam.
oh my God, you both are insane. Yeah, we already have a problem because I've already bought it. Um,
But you're getting the
if
other one
you-
tomorrow, so it's fine.
Oh,
fair
what's
enough.
up, my boy Clef? Clef is in
If
the
you-
building.
Hey,
Oof,
Clevers.
oof.
What's
If
up?
you guys-
The only other person on planet Earth that owns a 1X sugar in here watching somebody
oh my
on this podcast using a 1X sugar playing through their webcam.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
my
The better
God.
one X trigger.
Oh God.
It
So
is
I know
next level.
three. I know three. I know Lee, Clef, and Jeeves are the only three I know that have a 1X sugar. So that's hysterical.
Hilarious.
Out of
Um,
498 or something.
Oh, is it? Was it?
Yeah.
Did they even sell that many?
I think it was something like that.
It was like just under 500
Oh
or
my
something.
God, oh my gosh. What is if you guys could design your dream handheld, what would it look like?
Who wants to go
I'll
first?
go last. I'll go last.
You go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
It's because you put me in the center. You're making me go first. It's fine. This is
Yeah.
like forceful.
No, this is revenge for revenge for quote of the day that was a direct attack on me.
Oh, not just you. Not just you. There's two
You
defective.
heard that,
we
Michaela?
have
You heard that,
two
Michaela?
defective white units. Okay, like out of all the units here, do we have problems with our
I don't-
black ones? No, we don't.
I thought she was gonna say there's two defective cognitive thinkers in here.
Wow.
Of course, we read the comments.
One of them is named Too Loud.
Two
I would
defective
never
white units
deny
out of
that.
two souls.
Honestly, my favorite handheld of all time is the X1. I love the X1. I would love to see the X1 with a bigger battery, with better controllers, still detachable, but that are battery powered, not where you need a middle dongle to like make it to make it work disconnected. So I would love to just like take those off like the Legion Go and be able to use them separately, or like have a connection to create, like a controller out of it. Maybe a slightly smaller screen than the X1. It doesn't need to be very much smaller, but maybe like a 9.5, like just a little bit smaller, small enough that the keyboard layout can still stay the same as the layout on the actual X1. Because boy, the X1 mini keyboard layout and the G1 keyboard layout suck. They're terrible. Like for typing and stuff, it's just not a good time. So something like that, but with the 395 chip right now. That's what I would, and that's it.
Okay.
And a landscape display, not a portrait.
All right. Lee,
Oof. Okay.
since you have every handheld ever made,
I don't think our technology is there for what I want.
no, you can't do that. Don't do the Lee thing. Don't do that. You better come up with something, bro.
It's hard though, because what I want
With
they
current
can't do.
technology.
Yeah.
With current technology.
What I want they can't even do. Okay. If I had to build a handheld, okay. I like the 1X, like the 1X Fly F1 Pro. I mean, this isn't the F1 Pro, but they have the same body, right? I like this because it's really small, and I like how it feels in my hand. I really like this ergo design. And the triggers are, I'm pretty happy with these. I feel like they could have came out just a little more, and I would have been more happier. And then of course trigger locks would have been great. I think trigger locks are something every device should have now. It's like
Totally.
yeah, it's like 50
Totally.
cents.
Agreed. This device is
Yeah,
so
I
much
think
better
trigger
with
locks
them.
is kind of required now.
Yeah, like just do it. It doesn't
Yeah.
cost very much to do it. In
But
terms
the
of
Conqueror is even gonna have trigger locks.
Yeah.
in terms of the buttons, I feel like I never have enough buttons actually. I feel like I need more.
I want a horn here, here, and here. You can never find the horn when you're mad.
I feel like I need more buttons. Like, yeah, does it work for what you're playing controller wise? Yeah, it does. But like when I play first person shooters and I'm playing things like advanced, like Arena Breakout, you know, you got the duck, the crawl, look left, look right. There's just a ton of buttons. I never have enough to program onto a device. I know that can get really cluttered and all, but I mean, it is what it is. In terms of power, yeah, I would have to go top of the line like Nally did. We might as well just go with the 395 because we're power hungry. I want the power. It's just we don't have the battery to support it. Well, I guess we'll see. 1X is supposedly making liquid cooling.
I'm super excited about the Apex. By the
Yeah,
way. Like,
yeah. I mean, will they pull it off? I don't know. I don't know if they'll pull it off or not. It's a game that makes better physics. Am I right?
That's my boy right there. That's my boy Ben. That's my boy Ben right here.
Okay,
And,
so that's an inside joke. Not many people are gonna get it. I don't know if we can even talk about it.
Oh,
Probably not.
We'll move on. We'll move on. It's hilarious though. He's funny.
Oh my God.
That's actually Lee's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. So super funny.
We all play
together at
games,
nighttime,
late
so.
at night. The 395, obviously. Battery, I love like 80 watts. Obviously, I don't know how it's gonna fit with active cooling in there. I really think that they're gonna come down.
It's 85 watts.
Yeah, is it the Apex?
They're advertising 85 watts. Yeah.
Holy
Oh, that thing's got to be fat.
okay, I don't know. Liquid cooling. I saw a message in the Apex like discussion on Discord for 1X player, and there was something about those hooks in the back are for either like the battery or the liquid cooling, and I was like, so is
like
the
a
liquid
backpack.
cooling actually detachable? Like
I
to
read something like that. My immediate
And
thought is,
so-
how in the world is that going to work?
exactly.
world
So
is
like
that
gonna
I
work?
don't know.
And God forbid you drop that thing.
It's possible. It's possible. Okay, so what they would do, right, is they put the APU, then they would
Mhm.
put a plate, but the plate would have to be visible on the back of the unit, right? And then you would use magnets. So when the backpack comes back together, it also have a plate. There has to be a
I just
conductive
want to say
connection.
something. Like GPD came out with their backpack handheld, and now
Right.
everybody's like, "We need a backpack too."
Yeah.
Okay,
Like-
so the funny part about that is, right, is everyone made fun of it, but it's selling. And then now these Chinese companies are like, we can get more space by putting crap on the outside. We don't have to stuff it all inside. So like, you guys know that the Steam Deck, right? They made that. What was it? The company that made it, like Jusax or Jax or Jocks or something like that. They made JSOX. There you go. They made a magnetic cooling unit that attaches to the back of the
I
unit.
have one.
I'm assuming that's what 1X would do if they made a backpack, right? It would just be a magnetic
The one
cooling
from
unit.
JSOX for the Steam Deck is kind of janky. I
Yeah.
have one somewhere, and
But
it's kind of janky.
That's
But
the
it
only
works.
thing that would make sense for a detachable liquid cooling unit, right? You would just have it magnetically attached. The problem is getting the two copper units to connect to make a good enough connection to dissipate the heat between the two. So like normally we use like liquid metal or thermal paste or thermal pads, but you can't
I
have
agree with
those on the
Michael.
outside. If my kids got a hold of liquid cooling handheld,
I agree with Michael.
probably. I mean, how they're gonna do it, I don't know. But since they're doing it, might as well accept it. Like if they can do it, I accept it. Apex might be the handheld that I've wanted all along, but we just gotta see if they
Yeah,
can do
like
it.
I canceled my Win 5 as soon
Yeah.
as the Apex trailer came out. I
Yep.
was like, oh,
Yep.
like
Yeah,
Michaela, tell us
we
about
gotta see
your
if they
dream
can pull
device.
it off.
Here's my question though, really quick: is do you guys think that One X is going to be able to compete with GPD in price?
Yes,
Because
I do.
man,
Oh,
GPD
yeah.
I hope so. Yeah, I
Indiegogo
really hope
early
so.
pricing was
Yeah.
really low. It was
I think
lower than I expected.
I think they're smart enough that they will, and I think they're gonna be right in that price point.
So let's
I think they're gonna kill it.
backtrack. I think that they're gonna have incredible prices, but we will be paying tariffs for every single one of those units.
You
coming out.
guys might,
sure.
but I won't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I had to
Yeah, and
pay,
we can't even use you anymore to be our middle carrier because
No.
Clef
great.
let me know that they're also putting tariffs on you guys sending us stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
we're just right now we're screwed.
yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
I
we're
got
in
tariff.
trouble.
I got
I have to
tariffs.
bring it to CES. That's what I have to do.
Yeah, I got tariff to all hell for
Yes,
the,
dude, I'm
the
gonna
one
put
X
stickers
sugar.
on it like I've had it for 2 years.
And
Like-
Clef, I know you didn't get tariffs on your one X sugar. I had to pay another
Oh, yeah.
$80 for mine, dude. It was
I had to pay 130 extra for the GPD Pocket PC2.
God.
Wow.
My God.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
getting crushed by them. Like we're
Yeah.
What's your dream build device, Michaela?
I am cautiously optimistic on the Orange Pi Neo.
Oh, if it ever comes out, if it ever comes
If
out.
it ever comes out. But I'm very
Dude,
cautiously
I
optimistic.
want that device so bad. I pray that it comes out.
Okay,
Like,
I gotta
really do.
pause, okay? Because like all of the technology we have now, and you can build anything, and you're like, yeah, I would just have an Orange Pi Neo.
You know what? The last time we asked Michaela that question, he said the same answer.
I think
Yeah.
so.
I mean-
yeah.
Dude, it's
I
a
did.
7840U with a 6-inch screen with touchpads running Manjaro. for $500.
OLED, I believe, too.
Yeah, to be
Yes.
fair, right? Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
like it's like
I'll,
like the
I'll
ultimate
probably pick that
the
thing up and
ultimate-
play it more than my bigger handheld.
lucky.
Honestly,
the
Like-
ultimate
Wow.
combination of power and functionality and portability
And price.
Yeah.
And price, man.
and price.
Good price.
Price.
Yeah, good
I
price.
guess I just
Are you
have.
interested in that one, Nelly? Are you interested in
Am
that
I-
one, the Orange Pioneer?
No.
Yeah, no,
No,
she
why
wants
Have
power
you-
like me.
I
Have you
want
seen
power.
it? Or are you
Power.
just,
395.
Yeah,
Give me that
yeah.
juice.
Octane,
I'm not
Octane
cloud gaming.
feels.
There's no cloud gaming. There's no
Well,
emulation.
yeah,
I want
Octane-
power.
We've
Octane
already
is
established
flowing
that
through
I'm
her
perfectly
blood.
happy with the gimped ally. So not
Yeah.
not
Find
gimped
out.
in power, gimped in this
That's so crazy
digital
that it's-
Jedi seam here.
this
Oh my
digital
God.
Jedi seam? Yeah,
It's
I think it was
unbelievable.
Jedi did that.
Let
Yeah,
me,
I
let me
believe
find
that.
out my new BFF is a power elitist.
Look at this.
Funny,
Look at
Michael.
this.
Dude, Dude,
Digital
that
Jedi
wasn't me.
sold me this.
Okay. He,
What'd
he,
you
he,
do?
broke, he broke the clips.
Jedi.
huh.
You
It
don't
showed up
know.
like this. And then
I
I,
got one
asked him
from- I got
about
that
it,
one from
and
Too
he's
Loud.
like, "Oh, I
You
don't know.
dirt.
I didn't notice it."
Bro, I
But-
had it for like a week. You didn't even take it out of the
my
box.
name is Jedi. I break things and then sell them.
But I gotta give Jedi
Caveman, dude.
some credit here, okay, because it is very easy to
I
bend
didn't even
and
take that thing
break
apart, you
ioneoplastic. Ioneoplastic is the
Oh my
worst
God.
plastic in the world. In the world.
Hey, Jedi, you gonna get your ass beat.
Bro.
Hell yeah.
So Jedi.
Hey,
Clef.
Clef said,
Uh.
bruh, she is not your BFF. She's my BFF. You're not stealing our Nelly. I'm gonna fight you, Digital Jedi. You better
So,
have
well,
that
we found-
light sword ready, bro.
Oh my
That's-
God,
that-
we found out Nelly loves DC.
Dedicated mobile GPU.
That's
I
all.
think.
That's all Jedi's fault right there,
Oh my God. And
Matt.
and
That's all
Clef,
you. Every
missed
time I look
earlier.
at that, I'm going to see your face.
That's not me. No English. No English.
Maybe you
Clef,
should just
we
print
found
a
that
sticker
earlier.
of his
She
face and put
prefers-
it on there.
She prefers the Nama bars over poutine. So she's my BFF. I don't care what you say, bro.
I don't think that was a
so-
question. It was enamel bars or dates.
It was dates.
Bro,
Yeah,
it was
yes.
yeah. Yeah, he's
I
just,
said, I said
he's
local
just
poutine. Local
discombobulating
poutine's
and
best.
You guys know-
distorting stuff.
You guys know I twist all the shit around to benefit me. It's not new. Anybody's watched this podcast for like 30 seconds know That's how I roll. So don't act
Oh,
like
bro,
a
he's gonna
surprise.
beat you
Let's,
down, bro. He's
yeah, he's gonna
wielding the
beat you with
fattest
his-
handheld.
Let's
throw his
hell yeah.
lemon sugar at you.
Yeah.
like nunchucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, can you
With the
imagine
power-
him
with the
too,
USB
like
cables?
doing it? Like, oh my god, with his
No,
ponytail,
no,
he's
with
just
just
like
the
ready.
handles. He's
Oh,
gonna,
Oh,
he's gonna
no,
take
just
your,
the
he's gonna take his, he's gonna take Lee's, and he's just gonna.
Oh god.
oh, dude, he's
Oh,
probably
my God.
walking on the treadmill right now with them, like
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
my god.
just ready for
Um,
you, dude.
So
He told you he wasn't going to CES, but you're gonna catch him in the alley. He's gonna catch you. Yeah,
he's gonna catch me out
he's
there.
gonna- yeah.
For me, a dream device, I really love the F1 Pro. I want it to be bigger and I want it to have a bigger battery. So
So you don't love the F1 Pro?
so the Apex.
That's the Apex.
That's what it should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah,
Apex
you don't love the
got an
F1
8-inch
Pro.
screen. It's got the
Mhm.
395. It's got an 85 watt hour battery. Is what they're saying. I'm so in on this, and I know it's probably a cop out, but like that, I'm like, Gigi and I were talking about this. Gamers Generation and I were talking about this the other day. I'm so in on this. I'm so excited. I wanted to win 5. I think it's awesome. I'm waiting and hoping that I was right when he was asking, and they're not going to charge an outrageous amount of money. But if they do charge an outrageous amount of money, I'm going to still find a way to get it. My wife's just going to be super pissed at me, so I'm trying to, keep the happy wife, happy life marriage thing going there. But yeah, I think for me that is just going to be the one. 8-inch screen, which I love, because I was thinking about getting the AOK Zoe A1X because of the 8-inch screen. The MSI Claw just spoiled me on it, but then this thing came out. They announced this thing, and I don't even care so much about the water cooling. I just want it to work. I want it to be, functional. Something that I thought about. F1 Pro, a little bit loud on the fan. This thing, the fan's
So
running on this
quiet.
thing now. Oh my gosh,
So
you don't hear
quiet.
nothing. This might be the
Nothing.
quietest
Oh yeah,
x86
no, they are.
device
It
I've
is
ever
nice and
played with.
quiet.
Super
But even the
quiet. So,
original Ally had that.
But yeah,
The
you gotta
original Ally
remember.
had that.
You gotta
The
remember
silent-
who's building this thing. We're talking about Asus who's building this thing. They build computers
Very
all
true.
day, every day.
very true, very true. So for
Yeah, but
me,
like
it's probably,
Lenovo's is loud. Like Lenovo's
Yes,
is loud.
very much so.
yep. For me, I don't even have to design one. I think that Apex, if it everything that they're saying it's going to be, I think that's it. I think
Yeah, it
that's
might
gonna
be
it
the
for
winner.
me. Yeah, although Mikhailov is right. I am intrigued by a small, cheaper device like that. That's kind of badass with a little screen like that. That's, I don't want to say pocketable, but what do you guys? So Mikhailov and Tulao, do not buy the BSP case, PS Portal case that I sent you the link for, because I got one. It's tight. It fits, but it's tight. Did you get one already, Mikhailov? Son of a bitch, he bought one. Oh, okay. Whatever, Showboat. Whatever, Showboat. Whatever. But the one, it's tight. And then Nelly and I were talking about
Did
it
they say
earlier.
it's not gonna have OLED?
She had suggested this one. Which
So
is
wait,
my-
does Apex not have OLED display?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Because
it doesn't.
Clef,
it does
It
not.
has
Oh, it's-
the
it's
same display as
LCD?
the OS.
it's out for me then.
Oh,
Yeah, you know, OLED's
Nope, it's
awesome,
out for
but
me.
I don't. Neither does the Win 5. The Win 5 has this screen.
Yeah,
that's why I don't own
it's out
it.
for me. It's out for
Win 5
me.
has this screen.
Those LCDs
I,
don't get bright enough for me, dude. Like they just don't get bright enough to where I
Man,
get that retina
Clef.
burn. I don't.
You
I
gotta
don't
get
want
those
it.
XR glasses. That's
Yeah,
I have
he has
some.
XR glasses.
Yeah, I have
Um,
some, but
Yeah,
sometimes I
he
just
wore
want,
them
I
through
just
a
want
podcast one
direct
time.
burn. I just want direct burn from the screen of my device itself. So I think honestly, like
Sorry to
because
ruin the
I feel
party.
like Matt skipped over the cases and didn't even give me the opportunity to answer the question. And
I'm
so
going.
for
hold on,
that,
I'm going to your question. I'm
for
going.
that, he's out of here. And now I'm taking the main part of the stage. Matt, I'm sorry. Oh no, it's like it won't let me fill the void. Oh no.
Oh my God.
so well, if you are building up to that, man, I'll allow you to have your moment. But
No, it's too late. The damage is done.
I do good. Okay, great. So being that I wanted to answer this question, and I very genuinely asked to go last. I didn't ask to be skipped though. I think for me the Apex seems really cool. The GPD also seemed really cool. Neither of them seemed like the one that was for me. I also want the power. Like, do I want an orange pie? Yeah, I'm gonna get an orange pie if that thing drops 100%. But as far as like a dream handheld, like a budget handheld, I think we're gonna see that regardless at some point from somebody. But as far as like a powerful handheld, I think it might be the Aya Neo next for me. I'm not sure. Why are you shaking your head, Lee? Why do you say that? Why are you? Oh God! Oh my God! I didn't even see that. I didn't. Okay. This guy here. You know what? I'm printing a predator mask. And we're gonna have a mask battle.
We're gonna have to call the ambulance here in a minute because
Call the police.
He's gonna die.
As a predator.
Yeah,
right?
no, he's gonna have heat stroke in that thing.
He's gonna die in there. But you guys don't worry. I already have his eulogy written. I already wrote it in advance months ago. Actually, I didn't even waste my time writing it. I had ChatGPT write it for me, and I just filled a couple gaps. But I think if the Aya Neo Next has an OLED screen, I'd probably go with the Aya Neo Next. The battery things are cool, and like even with the GPD, I was like, oh, it's really cool because I could buy spare batteries and have them ready to go when one dies. I'd never have to really have this thing on the charger. That's really cool. But I still would like a device that's all enclosed, and I think that the Aya Neo Next is gonna give us that. I would hope that they have an Oculink port on it. I do want an Oculink port. The cooling that they've shown off for that thing looks like it's gonna be like basically like laptop level cooling. So I'm cool with that. I don't want it to be obnoxious though. I would really. I know it's not gonna happen. So if we're talking about dream handhelds, honestly, if I'm gonna tell the truth, it'd be like a Legion Go with a 395. Like that would be my dream handheld.
Like the Legion Go 2?
Like the Legion Go 2, but with a 395.
So you want dockable, movable controllers.
Yep. Because sometimes I like to
switch with power.
Sometimes I like to just take the handles off and use this as a tablet. Like just walk around with it as a tablet. I enjoy that. I enjoy the how many different ways I could utilize this device. Also too, I feel like if it's a 395, like I can actually use that for some productivity, which I would find really useful, especially like at the studio. I don't have to have a separate Windows PC here. I can literally just dock my handheld and do it with my handheld. But I love what what Legion has done with their handles, because it's a big difference from like say the 1X player that they don't have batteries in them. I don't like that. I don't like that I can't use them without having that little controller mount thing. Also too, I like the fact the FPS mode, I don't use it a lot. Where I find myself using it more is with productivity, using it as an actual mouse. So to me, I like that. I would also like an OLED screen, Oculink, which Legion doesn't offer us ever. But yeah, basically just a Legion Go 2 with a 395 in it would be the perfect device for me. Also, too, though, I'll give 1X one thing that Legion has failed to deliver us yet. Give us a damn magnetic keyboard, please. Like
that's what I was about to say. So the magnetic keyboard has two features that most people don't know. The one that you have over there, I use that one in bed all the time because my headrest.
Oh, if you would have told me that before sending it to me, I would have never accepted it.
No, my headrest in the back of my bed is made out of a metal frame.
Hand sanitizer, please.
I take off the controllers, right, and it magnetizes right to my bed, and I can lay in bed, and it hangs right above my head, and I play.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah, that's dope. You know, I was a little extreme when I first got the Legion Go with the original one when it first came out. I got like a arm and mounted it to my headrest so that I could put the screen right there and just play with the two controllers separate. And it was the best because my wife could watch whatever she wanted to watch right there while I played my game. It was just
they get so heavy convenient. Sometimes.
Yeah, I do it with the Vitchers now. I just put it down on the nightstand and grab the Vitchers, and it serves the same purpose now. But you know,
I'll have to make a spreadsheet on handhelds that hurt when you fall half asleep and you let it hit you in the face, because I think
I've done it with the Legion Go.
I've done it a few times in the face with one of my handheld.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. The first time it did it to me, I was like, "Oh, did I bust my nose?" Like
Yeah.
I felt like I bust my nose. I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh
they're
no!"
heavy.
I'm like, "Bro, it hit hard, dude."
They do.
Like, so I was just like, "Oh man." So yeah, that thing's a tank. It is. It literally is a tank,
Is
and
there
I'm
only
pretty
one
sure the
X86
new one is heavier.
with
And
replaceable battery?
I don't know. I also too.
So far,
I mean,
the
I
Win
want
5
to cheat
has a
here.
backpack.
I'm gonna cheat here. I would also like to see a GPD Win Max with a 395. I think that I would really like that. It's bigger
behind
already.
the
You can
Ergo.
get more cooling in there. You can use it as an actual laptop. The keys are actually a decent size where you can type on it. So
I think you kind of start to get
Oh.
into price stick. It's a
I'm
little bit
be-
nuts with that, but
I'm being bullied. I'm being bullied right now.
I mean, technically, all x86 handhelds you can replace the battery. They make it fairly easy, but the stickers that they use or the glue, it's really annoying to get off. Like really annoying. If you're talking like just swappable batteries without having to do any work, Win 5 is the only one that's going to pull that off right now, as of now.
what? Okay, too loud is gone.
Yeah.
His
Why
wife.
too loud?
That's too loud. That's too loud's wife.
Uh-oh.
So he got in trouble.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
he
I
was
don't know
being
what's
too
happening.
loud.
I wasn't gonna tell the world that I was in an abusive relationship, but you know, just kidding. Oh, dude.
My
Too loud.
gosh.
Too loud is
Wife aggro. Wife
he-
aggro.
Yeah.
No, he's got the money. He's got a whole nother house for his studio. Like he just bought a whole house, and it's like this is my studio. He's not even at the house with his wife. He's at his
Oh my
second
gosh.
house.
Yeah, what you gonna do now, babe? No.
You guys are
No.
insane. Listen, Nelly, tell us what you got coming up next. I know that you are. I'm assuming we're
called
going
me
to
a
see a video
snitch.
where you took a. Yeah, she called you snitch. I'm assuming we're going to see a video where you took this guy apart and you upgraded the hard drive. Is that coming next?
Yes.
Or what else you got?
Yeah, there's a quick unboxing with some accessories. There's taking it apart, and I'll give you a little bit of a side note. When I took it apart, I'm like, oh my god, there's so much space for a heatsink. And so I added a heatsink. So you can like
Oh.
legitimately buy, I'm certain of it because the heatsink that I put on is quite thick. Like you can put a pretty big heatsink on that thing on your
Wow.
NVMe. There's lots of
Mm.
space in there.
Oh, I have. Wow. So when I was buying the hard drive, I was like, oh, I don't want, because they had the PS5 ones with the heat sinks on them. I'm like, that's not going to fit because of my old Ally. And
It might fit.
And this thing,
It might
it
fit
was
now.
a pain to put the hard drive in it because it was
Mhm.
space. Ooh, I didn't think about that. Oh,
Like
man,
I put one that's about like just like it still has the ridges, but it's a thinner one and it fits. So like I wouldn't be should
I have
be
some of
shocked.
those
if
copper
it-
might
plates
be
that can put on it,
going
though.
to
Oh yeah,
buy
copper plates
a
100% fit.
PS5 hard drive now.
I would and I would
With the
try it.
built-in
Like I
heatsink,
mean
yeah.
Yeah.
it should fit. You
Good
might have
point.
to just like bend the battery cable just a little bit more up because of how high it is, but I think it'll still fit in there.
Yeah.
It's worth a
That's dope.
shot. Wow.
is definitely
I'm
worth a
being
shot.
bullied right
I
now.
would-
My
I would
wife
buy
is
a
literally
PS5 one.
texting me, telling me that I chew like a cow, to chew with my mouth closed. So I
Wow.
was eating beef jerky right here. Like, man, I think it's time to wrap this up.
Yeah, man.
I think we ended on like the perfect note. A PS5 NVMe with the heatsink attached could potentially fit in this bad boy.
Yep.
I wonder
That's
if you
kind
could
of
get.
crazy.
I wonder if you
Nah.
could get the fan-powered ones to work in there.
Oh
I'd
my
be
God, you're insane.
curious.
You're insane.
You know,
Yeah.
it's interesting. What I will say is, like, honestly, I thought like people were like, giving it too much credit. It's freaking light. Like it is. It is
Yeah,
a
man.
light
It's
handheld.
so well balanced, man. It is so
Yeah.
well balanced.
And
Well,
no,
it's
I'm
just
telling
like
you
good
guys,
with
like
that.
you have the 60 watt-hour battery here. In the 80 watt-hour battery model,
feels light
it is
still.
still light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is still
Why,
light.
why are you
dude.
trying to rub it in for?
Well,
We're gonna go
Matt,
live
you're
again
not.
tomorrow, and I'm gonna have both in your face.
Matt,
all
I
right,
was
bro?
gonna say, dude, you're literally the only person here who bought both of them. So,
Yeah.
like, if anybody's an idiot, it's you.
Bye.
He knew that was coming, so he left in
He
advance.
did.
Mm.
He
He
did.
probably
What a
accidentally
dinosaur.
closed the window
He probably
He
did. He
does
does
that
that
a
a
lot.
lot.
By the way,
I didn't close the
since
window, you jerk.
Since Matt was booted, since Matt was booted, I could say that he actually promised me his Xbox Ally X. He's gonna be sending it to me like next week.
Oh, dude,
Mm.
awesome!
Yeah,
You guys heard it here live.
he DM'd me and he was like,
Oh,
"Yeah,
thank you, Steam Machine.
I'm gonna go pick it up tomorrow." And
We're here every
I'm going
Thursday.
straight
homie.
to UPS with it, right? I'm going straight
yeah,
to
you're
UPS.
just gonna
with it. Not
he's
even
just
gonna
gonna send
unbox
it right to me. He's even gonna send me his Ally, his regular Ally, and he's gonna be like, "Listen, just you could take the back plate off and swap it. No problem."
Dude,
100%.
what a generous
Yeah,
guy.
Matt, you're good.
100%.
Shout out Steam Machine podcast, by the way. That's another show that I'm on.
Shout out Steam
Awesome.
Machine Podcast. Shout out.
Mm.
All right. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna wrap this up. I want to play my
Yes.
Xbox Ally some tonight.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
gotta
gonna
play
go
Battlefield
home
6.
and download
Yes.
Battle. I was gonna say I'm gonna download Battlefield 6 on my Xbox Ally. Give that a go. It runs pretty good on the INEO with the HX370, so I'm expecting similar to or the same results. Period. We'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see.
we'll see.
And
Guys,
oh,
if
really
you,
quick before we go, hold on, Matt.
Yeah.
You shove it. All right. Nelly, what can we expect from you? What can we
covered this,
expect
bro.
from you?
Dude, we already
coming
covered
up
that.
real soon?
We covered that,
What-
homie.
We covered that. We covered that.
Yeah.
All right, I was
You're-
probably
He
playing
was
with my
getting
ally.
yelled
I'm
at.
gonna use that for
It's
an
fine.
excuse.
He was
I
getting
probably,
yelled at.
yeah, I was. Well, then, never mind, Nelly. I'm Team Mikhailov now.
Fine.
Mikhailov, what can we expect from you coming up here soon? Oh, yeah.
Odin
Let me
Thor
just-
video. I love it.
Hang on,
Flex
I
remind me.
got
My
a
boy is
scratch
flexing
here.
right now.
Re-
Yeah.
Remind me
I
not
gotta-
to
I
buy
gotta
that Thor.
I'll still
Man,
buy
I
that
just-
Thor. I'll make it be known here.
I'm awful.
Oh,
sweaty.
never mind.
It's got the Italian nose oil on it now. That
Oh
ain't
my
coming out of that
God, too
plastic.
Extra virgin olive oil all over.
Yeah.
It, dude.
My God. Hey, those of you watching, yeah, if you haven't done
Excuse me.
so,
Oh.
go to YouTube, go to @gaming repairs, one word.
Or
Make
check
sure
the
you like
description
it.
box below.
There we
Matt's
go.
old,
Make
so
sure
he
you
doesn't
subscribe.
realize that thing even exists
Knowing
down
less.
there.
While
So,
you're there, go to Team Retro. Make sure you subscribe. Super villains need love too, right?
Yeah.
So make sure you
Yeah.
show the guys.
Very
some love.
close to
Heroes
5,000.
when it exists without villains. So
Very
Fair
close
enough,
to
fair enough,
5,000.
fair
I could taste it.
oh, dude,
I-
yeah, we need to get my boy to 5,000 then, dude.
Yeah, let's get this guy to 5,000. Milestone, I just hit 1K, so I'm excited about that.
Nice.
Congratulations,
Congrats.
man.
Nice.
Thank you.
Congrats, dude.
So thank you everybody for the support. But
I'm just
yeah,
surprised
you know,
there's
even-
1,000 people that even want to see your ugly bug.
they
Beat me to it.
I chumped 1,000
Do it.
people.
He said I chumped 1,000 people.
He out here
All right, y'all.
catfishing.
Hey, this was amazing. I've had a blast. I
Yeah,
look
you
forward
guys
to
are
seeing
awesome.
all this Xbox Ally content coming from all of you guys here soon. I know that we'll be seeing a bunch of stuff here. We got a couple sneak peeks on what Nelly's going to be working on, what Mikhailov's going to be working on. Jedi, he's just going to be fighting with a lightsaber in the back of his videos. There's not really much to see
Suffocating
there.
in his own helmet.
Suffocating in a helmet, yeah. And my boy Lee, he's a content creator that produces no content, so don't go to his channel if you don't want to watch anything. So, hey,
I
much
should
love.
just record my baby running around, really. And then you guys will know
Oh
what I
my
do all day.
God. Oh my God. Or,
God,
no, record him
there's
destroying
YouTube channels
handhelds.
that are
dude.
very successful doing that. Just so you know.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
probably. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I
much
could
love,
record my baby
everybody
running
in the
around
chat.
destroying
Much
handhelds.
love. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Good
Chad.
night.
See you guys next week. Peace.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.